Okay.
Well, now everyone knows. Trisha used to have a crush on Shane. Wait,
Like
that's so
him.
awkward.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Trish podcast, and I am so excited for today's guest. We've been talking for already hours. We just did a little McDonald's mukbang, not even on camera. We just mukbanged it. I'm here with the one and only Gigi Gorgeous Getty.
Hey. Oh my God, I'm on my favorite podcast ever. Someone pinch me.
Oh my God, I'm kind of gagged. When I heard you talk about it and then you said you watched it, I was like, oh my gosh.
I watch it and Oscar's here.
Oscar is here. Shout out Oscar.
Right?
Never here for a guest. Everyone's like, where's Oscar? I guess we should have given him a microphone too, like a third microphone, but
I'm obsessed. Thank you
Yeah.
for having me.
Thank you for being here. Just iconic. We're literally filming this like on a Wednesday to put out the next Thursday because people have asked for you. And we were talking about this in the glam room. Like you just like retired from YouTube.
I feel like I really did. I mean, I do still post, but not as regularly. I feel like the world has just really changed.
Like the world of Gigi or the world?
Both.
Yeah. You're like, what are you doing now with your days?
I still work a lot. I don't
You do?
really post on YouTube very much.
Wait, so what's your work?
So I still do like social media and stuff. I'm actually joining OnlyFans
No.
next week. Yes.
What? No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Why?
I'm going balls to the wall.
You are Gigi Gorgeous Getty. I don't think you need. Well, I guess some people make like $100 million on there.
Right.
Wait. What?
Yeah, no, I was actually holding back telling you when we were doing our little McDonald's mukbang because I was like, should I tell her before we like actually start recording?
No, I'm kind of gagged right now. I'm literally gagged. Like, why? I mean, love, but why?
So they came to me with like a really fierce deal, and I was like, wait, should I?
way.
And I was like, I think I actually am going to do this.
Oh,
and then my husband was like supportive.
Oh, really?
And I was like, oh, this is like fun.
What does that mean? What does it look like? What are you going to do on there?
I think I'm just going to do it all.
No. You're going to do it tapes?
Kelly's tired.
I know. I'm like, I love it. Kind of gagged. I love it. No, me too. I mean, that's what I did. 2020 was like my
it's like
year
really
of
fun.
like,
I was thinking about you too. I was like, oh my God, Trisha did it.
Oh my God. I would have loved. I wish we were doing it at the same time. That would have
Right?
been so good. Wait, are you actually going to show everything?
I'm actually going to do it, yeah.
But show everything. Are you going to just be like lingerie, like Bad Baby and all them?
I think I might do that and like a little more. Who knows?
You think you'll show show stuff?
Yeah.
Topless?
Yeah.
Bottomless?
Maybe.
Oh my God.
Subscribe.
When is it happening? When do you
Next
start?
week.
The launch is next week.
Yeah, next Tuesday or Wednesday.
Oh my, I'm kind of shook right now.
So fun, right?
Have you shot content for it already?
I have, yeah.
Is it like professional, like with photographers, or are you just doing candid?
Both.
So you went to are you going to like a photo studio and like they're like, okay,
No, most just like I've done at my house.
and you just have photographers come over?
Yeah, but it's like a year-long thing, so I'm sure I'll do on set or I don't know. In the jungle. What do people do?
Oh, wait.
Who knows? It's like a new little adventure.
Oh my God, this is wild. So it's really just like they came with you for a deal and you're like, I can't say no to this. Or you just,
Kind of,
But
yeah.
you've always been very open with your body. Like every time I've seen you, you're just like, you just undress in front of everyone. Like you don't really care.
No, not at all. And that's the thing. I was kind of like, wait, so I'm about to have a baby. I'm
talk about that.
I'm
So many
married.
questions.
Yeah. So I'm
Yes.
like, and I'm working out every day. I'm like, well, what better time to show my body?
Yes,
You
this
know,
is
it's
the
giving like
time.
feminism.
Yes, it's total fun. I thought that too when I was like, you know what? You can make so much money off your body, which is like art. It's beautiful.
And
Like,
it's free.
oh, it's free?
It's yours. No, it's your body.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you're free. You're not free.
No,
You're
the OnlyFans won't be free.
I was like, wow, you're just giving it all away.
For free.
Merry Christmas.
$0. Happy holidays, guys. Here's my butthole.
Those do so well.
Oh, really?
They do so well.
Oh, yeah,
would
give
you
me tips.
I was like, I used to like spread it. I don't know what we can say on this podcast, but I used to like spread it, and people love that. That was like the big one.
Okay.
You don't have to show your face or anything like that. They just love it. Which I'm like, to me, like I do it because that's what they like, but I never get it. Like I don't look at it and like a spread open. I'm like, ooh, that looks. I don't know.
Yeah. Feet, I heard, is cute.
I can do feet
Too? I don't know. When they're not blotchy with spray tan,
Your
maybe.
feet look so good. Can you do a shoe cam? Can you see shoe cam? There's like these cute little. These
There's
are
like a little
Versace.
charm. Yeah.
So nice. I
So
love them.
heavy and chunky.
Oh, I love heavy and chunky. You look so good. No, the whole legs, everything. You're working out. Wait, so this, I'm still so shook. Are you going to just do it solo?
I think so.
Okay, so no one else is gonna...
you collab and stuff on it.
Yeah,
right?
are you gonna collab?
I don't know. I haven't joined yet.
Wow.
So I don't know. We'll see.
Oh my gosh, this is wild. Did you ever think this would happen? Were you like...
No, I never really thought that I would do OnlyFans, but I feel like it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's just something fun about it.
It is, and it's like, it's very, I don't know, like you said, it's very empowering. I think it is.
Yes.
I love showing my body anyways for free, so I was like, well, I might as well like charge people.
Yes.
And you make so much off of it. It's so crazy.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll just see.
Did you tell your dad?
No.
Wait, but he's gonna know.
Do you think?
Yeah. You're gonna promote it. They're gonna promote you. Like if you have a deal with them, they're gonna promote you.
I know, they did say that.
Oh my God. You're gonna be like on billboards in Toronto.
Stop. You think?
Maybe
I need to rethink this.
No, I can't wait to hear, but I want to know the numbers after. I'm like, what is this deal? I can't even imagine.
Yeah, I'm excited.
But you're also just so like bougie, you like don't even need it, but I guess you're just doing it for fun and the adventure.
Yeah, I think it's fun. It's
love
like something new.
Wow. And Nats is totally supportive.
Yep, he said he's down.
Wow.
And I was like, okay, are you going to be on it? And he was like, no.
No. No?
No, he's not going to be on it. It's just
I know.
me.
I like begged Moses. I met Moses right at the beginning when I started mine. I was like, will you please be on it? And he's just like, never.
And
I
then
was
you
like,
stopped, right?
I did. Yeah. I had like a good 3 months of just being wild out with it.
Right.
And then I was like, I kind of want love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he like supports it like solo, all that stuff like that. Like, you know, I did it for the past like 3 years, but now I'm kind of like stopping just because I like have a C-section. I have like a scar and all that stuff like that.
And
so.
you're also like a mom. Like I feel like,
but you're gonna be a mom.
Yeah, I will, and I'll probably stop when I have a
you?
kid. Yeah, probably.
Do you think? Yeah,
I think
so
that's my thing.
Just like wild out for a minute.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I go back and forth with it because I'm like, you know, you're still like a hot mom and stuff like that. But
I think so too. You know what? I actually take that back. I feel like you can. Yeah.
No, I totally think you can do both. I just go back and forth with it. I was just like, I don't know.
I do too. We just went back and forth, both of us, right now.
Because I love the idea of it. Like mine still goes and I sell like older content, but like I love the idea of like just doing a naked photo shoot.
Yeah.
Like Tana still does it, and she's like, "Do you ever want to collab?" And I was like, "Oh, I really want to," but like, is it weird? Like I'm a mom, and I'm just like, "Woo!" But it's not.
It's not. Yeah.
Yeah. I've had like Riley Reid on here, and she's a mom, and she still does it.
I love her.
Yeah,
I watched that episode.
Her too.
She's so cute.
So cute, so smart.
So cute.
She's just like, just bringing in the money. She's like, I love her. She has like a good relationship. She's married, has a baby, and she still does it. So,
yeah.
You know, Lena the Plug, she's another one that's like a mom, and she goes
Who's
wild
that?
out. Her husband's like, does a podcast. I don't know how to explain her. She's like an influencer.
Lena the Plug?
Yeah. You've never heard of her? Adam 22, do you know him?
Mm-mm.
You like know no one though.
I
We
know
were
no
talking,
one.
literally,
I know no one.
Who were we talking about over there at TikTok, and you're like, I have no idea who that is.
I don't know.
Literally everybody. You're like, I love Oscar. I'm like, do you remember when we watched him on Strawberry 17? And you're like, who? I was like, we watched him together. I love that you just...
I just don't.
Clear mind. That's good because it's like meditation.
Is it clear mind or is it foggy mind? Because I don't remember people.
Maybe a little bit of both.
I'm like, no, doesn't ring a bell.
Oh, but I love that.
Yeah,
I love
well,
when it's like
lying
cushy.
and being like, oh yeah, of course, I know that person. It's like, nope, don't know them.
But we were like recounting everything because like my sister was there. I'm like, no, we ordered Domino's. We watched this. We did the rebrand. And you're like, okay.
Speaking of Domino's, Kelly.
We gonna order some right now? Get it
Just
into
fast food all day.
Oh my God. Yeah, we had nuggets, 4 cheeseburgers.
Yeah, double cheeseburgers. There's Big Mac waiting for me in there.
Oh my God. So many Cokes. So many
Cokes.
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper.
And you've always been like that. Ever since I've known you, you've just eaten like whatever you want. Never worked out.
Well, now I'm a workouter.
Yeah. Okay. So do we want to jump into this right now? I don't know. There's so much. We just went from OF to like now mommyhood. Like let's talk IVF. I don't know. There's so much.
Oh my God. Also, what do we call only? Is it like spicy? People say
spicy content.
Spicy content.
Yes. Or what do they call?
You don't say only. You say like OF or
OF,
like
spicy content, or sneaky link, or an spicy accountant. People say.
Spicy accountant.
Yeah, like I used to put the little like chili emoji. I got kicked off Snapchat because I like mentioned OF, so I'm always so scared. But
OF X Gigi.
Is that what it is?
I guess I just made that up.
Oh, like the collab.
Yeah, like OFXGG.
I thought it was like .com/xgg. We got to get your actual URL. You have to do like a vanity one too. Like mine's like only Trish. Like you have to do like a vanity URL to like.
I think it's just gonna be my name, right?
Just ggorgeous.com.
Maybe.
Oh, that would make sense. Like direct people there.
Right.
And you're talking to like the head of OF and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
No, I love. They're great over there. Oh my God, I can't believe you're doing it.
I know, me neither. Kind of fun though, right?
Wow. Yeah. How often are you shooting content?
I've only done a few days now.
Wow.
Because I haven't even started yet.
Oh my God, that's so wild. Oh my God, I'm so happy for you.
Yeah.
That's such a cool like venture. That's like definitely not on my notes. I was just like, okay, let's talk about this.
Why
this,
would
this.
it be?
I know.
It's like the wildest thing.
That's like exclusive tea. Oh my God, we have so many exclusives. Okay, so let's talk about your IVF just because like it's so big.
Yay.
Okay, you haven't done an update in 2 months.
I haven't, no.
When's the next update coming for your channel?
So I mean, honestly, probably a while. So last time we updated, I think we said we had 3 embryos, one girl and 2 boys, I believe.
Yes.
And now we've just done another round of IVF, and we have now 6.
Wow.
So 6 like babies on ice. And like the more obviously is better because there's obviously always a chance that the baby won't take when you put it in a surrogate. So I think it's like 50 to 60%.
Wow.
So we're just trying to get as much as we can. But right now we have 6 babies.
Oh my gosh, isn't that wild? Do you get to like, can you like go visit them? Like, how does that work?
Okay, so they said on ice, but I don't even really know where they are. I'm like,
What?
is it like, are they in a fridge, a freezer somewhere?
Oh, you can't have them.
No.
Wow.
Yeah, but we have 6 healthy embryos. They only freeze like the really healthy ones.
Oh, okay. So they do the like testing beforehand for like
genetic testing.
Yeah.
And they only like I guess like the size of the egg, the shape of the egg, the fast swimmingness of the sperm and stuff like that. That all like takes into consideration. And then they only freeze the like A+ ones.
And 6 are A+.
Yes.
That's why. Are you guys gonna do another round?
I think so.
Oh my. So you like ideally want how many?
I don't know. I think like 10 is a good number to me.
Because originally in your last update video, your first update video, you said the doctor said like 4 to 5 is like good.
Yeah, that's great.
So
for like a first.
So you're above great right now.
Well, for 4 to 5 is great for like one round of IVF.
Okay.
Which is that you start your period and then you do like injections for 2 weeks and then you do egg retrieval and then the sperm goes into the egg and you get embryos. So 4 to 5 is great. We only got 2 the first time. So that wasn't great.
Yeah.
So then the second time we got 4.
And
so now we have a total of 6. Yeah,
Oh
which is fine, but like that's a lot of it's a lot of abuse on Nats's body.
Yeah, it's
with the
so
needles
much.
and the hormones and all that.
Oh yeah. How often are you guys going to like the doctor and stuff like that?
We would go like every other day. Like insane.
Wow.
And like just like Beverly Hills every single morning. It just was like 3 hours of my day, like just gone.
So that's really what you've been doing like full time for the past like 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah.
Wow. And so the injections are how frequent are those?
It's 2 times a day.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Have you been documenting it all just for yourself? Like
Yes.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you know me. I film everything.
That's what I wondered because I remember when we like filmed like your surgery for like your boobs.
Oh
like,
my God,
no
yeah.
idea what that was gonna be for. And then you're like, maybe my documentary. So I was like, are you doing a second documentary right now?
Well, we're filming, yeah.
Oh my god. Do you think you would? Would you ever like
I would, of course.
you would make it into like a film, like a
Well,
movie?
yeah, I've never really seen a trans couple
Never.
you know,
I never
going
have.
through this like baby making process. And I think that it's really educational. I know I've learned a lot, so I can only imagine somebody who's not in it learning a lot as well.
Yeah, because like no one, and they're not as open as you. Like watching your video, I mean, you share every detail, like
Everything. You and me.
Yeah.
You and me both.
Oh girl, I think you share way
We
more.
overshare.
Yes, overshare.
I think we might.
Do you want to start a podcast called Oversharing? I have a channel that's going to lose monetization soon if I don't post.
What do you mean?
There's like a podcast.
Am I clueless to another thing?
I have a second podcast channel that's going to lose monetization if I don't post. So I was like, what should I post there? Wait, what? The
It's like
Oversharing
it's giving
podcast.
crickets. I don't know. I know this one.
Okay, that's all you need to know. Just Trish and just Gigi.
Yes, yes.
We are the oversharers, though. We are the original overshare. No, it's really amazing, though, because you do learn so much. And I feel like, I don't know, so many people wouldn't think it's possible or just would be like, where to start? Or is it even possible?
Just like don't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of ignorance around it for sure. Like we were even I did this Power of Women summit yesterday.
Oh, yeah, I
and,
saw.
And one of the women there who was running the event was looking at me and Nats, and it was like, he's totally going to kill me for saying this, but I think it's like important. He was like, or she looked at us and was like, oh, so which one of you guys is going to carry the baby?
Oh.
And I was like, okay, kind of a slay for me.
Yes.
You
Oh,
think
yeah.
I have a uterus, but also like so f***ing rude. Like it's just,
Right.
you know, people just don't know. I think it's just ignorance.
Yeah, for sure.
And yeah, that was a moment where I was like, okay, it's really important
was
that we
just
share our
yesterday.
story. That was yesterday.
Because you said that at the doctor's too, right? Or someone else was like, oh, which are you like giving eggs or something? Because wasn't it in your update video you shared something that happened like that?
Yeah. So we started IVF like a few years ago.
Yeah.
And the doctor basically was like, oh, so you're both giving eggs? Would you like a sperm donor?
Oh my god.
And I was like, I'm the one giving sperm.
What did that
I'm
feel
right
like?
here.
Were you, because you're so confident, you're so like comfortable with it.
I don't know.
but-
I got so shy. I got so
Did you?
shy. Yes.
Yeah.
I like couldn't like speak up for myself. So I just like let it go.
Yeah.
And then like, 5 minutes later, I was like, I actually am donating sperm.
What did they say? Were they like, oh my gosh, were they like embarrassed?
Yeah,
or,
like a little, yeah.
That's
it was
wild.
awkward.
Especially with IVF, I feel like you just shouldn't assume anything with anybody. Like,
Yeah.
just in general, not making the assumptions.
Yeah. And even now, like when I go give blood and stuff, my gender marker on my thing is M, male.
Wait, what? Why?
Because I'm giving sperm. But like all the staff are so nice. They're like, oh, like you look so pretty, she, her. Like they put in an effort, but I've noticed that on my thing. And I'm like,
like psychologically.
trigger.
Yeah, does it? Does it trigger you?
Totally. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's just like seeing that and just.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
it's for
so
the bigger
weird.
purpose though.
Yeah, but that's so silly because like females can obviously give sperm. So that's they should just change that.
Exactly.
Like it's 2023.
Yeah, I agree.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, okay. So you went a couple years ago. So when did you like start the journey? 3 years ago?
Yeah.
And so that's when you went and you had 0 sperm.
0.
Which is, so because you were still on hormones.
Yes. So I've been on hormones for like 10 years, and basically that just fucks up your sperm count. Like when you look at sperm under a magnifying glass, they're like all vibrating, they're all swimming, and sometimes there's like, 2 million, sometimes there's like 50 million. Wow. And with mine, I guess none were swimming. They were all just stagnant.
Wow.
Yeah. So when I got that, I was like, I got to really change my lifestyle. Like I got to start taking care of myself. I have to start, stop hormones. And it was like a year and a half in that my sperm started swimming again.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, were you surprised? Were you shocked?
I was gagged. Yeah. I was like, there's no way my sperm are just randomly going to start swimming again.
That's crazy. But that's so cool. That's like, the body is like such a miracle. Like, you know
Isn't
what I
it
mean?
crazy?
That
Like,
you can just produce that again after 10 years on hormones.
Yeah. It was like a full circle moment for sure. Yeah. Because I just thought like, there's no way. Like I was like, the specimen looked normal.
Right.
So I was like, there's no way they're not swimming. Like there's so much there. Like the load is gorge. Yeah. I was like, there's no fucking way. And then just all of a sudden they were like, oh yeah, this batch has like swimmers in it.
Wow. Oh my God. And then it like doubled, you said, like the next time you went, right?
Yep.
You
doubled.
said in your video, you're like, I manifested more sperm. And I was like, I love that. We're all about manifestations.
I really did though, I feel.
I know that's true when they tell you good news and you're just like, oh, this is so great. So you just like keep thinking of more good news and it happens.
Yes. It's like mind over matter. I really believe in that.
I believe in it too, 1,000%. It's like they say that with like money, with everything.
So crazy. We're going to be mamas together.
That's so crazy.
I know.
So when do you think, so you're thinking, if you want to talk about this, you're going to do the implantation next summer?
I don't know. I feel like next year is cute.
Next year.
Feels right.
Yeah.
We'll see. Because, we're definitely going to do a surrogate. Nats is not going to carry. I'm not getting a uterus put in me.
Which you can do, you said, which is like.
Yeah. I've heard of trans girls doing that.
Wow.
Which is crazy because I feel like puts the baby in danger. But I would love to carry a baby. Like, I'm so jelly that you're pregnant. Like, that's so beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
But I don't know if I would want to do that to I think like it puts the baby in danger, but I also don't know enough about it, so.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was possible. Because I was like, I wonder if it's going to be possible one day to carry a baby.
It is. It's probably not safe for it, though. I don't know.
Because
I'm like, even putting an embryo in a surrogate, I'm like a little nervous about that.
Yeah, no, science can be crazy. Like all that stuff is great. I mean, just anything though, like being pregnant, overweight, like all that stuff can like be a factor being pregnant over 35, it's all like could be dangerous. But,
right.
I think everything now is like C-section anyways. And like, that's what I did, a C-section. So I
just
feel like.
Take it out of me. Make sure she's safe.
Yeah, definitely. So have you talked about gender yet? If you doing the boys or girls?
No. Well, I want a boy first.
Okay, boy first.
Also, like, I've spoken so like against like gender reveals and like gendering your baby before whatever. Yeah. And I'm like, now I'm kind of into it.
Yes,
like I've like totally like switched. I'm like, because we have four girls and 2 boys. Mm-hmm. It's like if we put a boy in a surrogate, it's like it's going to be a boy until it tells us otherwise. And I think that that's fine.
Yeah.
Do
you? Because I wondered about that too.
I do. Because like Emrata, how she was like, my baby Sylvester or whatever her baby's name is.
I didn't know she had a baby. No. But okay.
Emrata. She said like, I'm not going to call my baby him or her until, they can speak their truth.
Oh, okay.
And then all of a sudden she's like, my baby boy.
Oh, okay. When it came out,
like
she
1
changed.
year in. Yeah. I was like, what is it with all that?
Yeah. I'm so torn with it too. Like I like the idea of just like not giving gender, like just in general, but it is hard. I don't know. When you have the baby, then it's like pink and blue.
It's like exciting. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do pink or blue. I don't know. If it's a girl, I'm totally going to do pink.
Yeah, that's how
you know what I mean?
I said too, I'm like guilty of this before we had her. I was like, I'm going to have a non-gender. I don't want gender. I don't want it, whatever. And then I named my baby like Malibu Barbie with like a pink room. You know what I mean?
Like hyper feminine. I know. It's so tough because I feel like I really don't want to be for it, but it's just fun.
I know.
You want to celebrate your baby,
That's
like in any way.
interesting. Yeah, I always wondered what you like thought on it. Just
Yeah,
because
I was really against it before because I would see like all these like gender reveal parties with like these like, you know, fireworks of like blue powder and pink powder. I'm like, this is gross.
Yeah.
But then I was like, oh, if I'm pregnant, I'm probably going to do that
I
too.
thought the same thing. I know, because then you're just like, okay, this is like exciting.
Yeah. I retract. I could feel differently tomorrow.
Yeah, I go back and forth with it too. I'm just like, but you know what the flip side of that is? I see gender reveals where people are disappointed, like they have like too many girls. And I'm like, well, one day they may not be a girl. Then you'll get the son of your dreams. You know what I mean?
You've seen a video of someone being like,
oh, you haven't seen those?
No.
They're all over TikTok. We watch them all the time. Like literally, it'll be like 4 girls and then they get another girl and the dad literally will be like, no, like he'll just get so mad.
That's terrible.
Or they like will literally just like leave the reveal if it's like another girl.
Oh
you haven't seen those? Those are our whole TikTok.
Also, it's your fucking fault, dude.
Right?
The sperm decides the gender.
I know.
So be mad at yourself. It does.
Wait, how do you know that? They said
the
told you
doctor
that?
said, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What does that mean? The way it swims or what?
I don't know. It's just the chromosomes. It's X or X or X and Y.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I know. And my dad has 4 brothers. Speaking of my dad, you spent the whole day with him when I got my first boob job.
Yes,
Remember that?
Yes. No, I love your dad.
That was wild.
I love that
I'm like, what did you guys talk about?
He was so sweet. We went and got like cake next door.
I
It was like real.
know.
No, he was actually your dad is literally the sweetest person.
Yeah, he's a little
At your
angel.
wedding too, he was like talking to everybody. Like I literally came by myself, like plus one, didn't know anyone, and he like talked to me. He's like talked to everybody, and it's like your big day.
He's so
He's
cute.
amazing.
He's a little showman.
I love him.
He loves it.
Yeah, but he doesn't know you're doing OF yet.
No, he doesn't.
But you guys are so close.
I know. I probably should have told him, huh?
Yeah, you will. Well, now you can. Call him
Or
tonight.
maybe not.
You want to call him right now?
I'll just let him hit me up.
He'll probably be proud. He
I
just
saw
like
you
loves
naked on the
everything.
internet. What you
like, "You
doing over
see?"
there in LA?
I love him. What were you saying about your dad?
Oh yeah, my dad has 4 brothers, and basically my whole family is boys. There's very few girls, and Natz's, his side, is mostly men as well.
Wow.
So I'm like, how do we end up with so many girls?
And
It's
you
so
want,
weird.
Yeah, and then now you want a boy. You know, another boy
I do.
to add to that. Why?
Because I want like the older brother to take
Yeah.
care of like the younger sister or younger brother.
Yeah,
like
that's
I
what
just
I
want
wanted.
like a older sibling.
Because you have older brothers, right?
I have 1 older brother, 1 younger.
Oh, you're the middle? I didn't know
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Having an older brother, I have an older brother too, and I was like, it just felt comforting,
Yeah.
safe. Yeah.
I always felt better with it.
Yeah. Oh my God, that'd be so cute. Do you have any names picked out? You don't have to say the one, but do you have like names you love?
Yes.
Okay, let me know.
Obsessed.
Okay, tell me.
Well, I can't say because Nats will kill me.
Okay, you don't
They're
say the
unique
one.
names though. Like I like gender neutral names.
Can you say the one? Can you say the one you love and we'll bleep it? I promise we'll bleep it. Or do you not want to say it?
I don't want to say it.
Okay, don't say it.
Well,
okay.
I will say we wanted. This is so obnoxious and disgusting. We wanted to name our firstborn son Adonis Getty.
Oh, I love it. Wait, why is that bad? Adonis? What does that mean?
Adonis
Is it
is
like a
so
Greek-
obnoxious.
It's like a Greek god or something.
Yeah, it's
Adonis.
like Thor or like Hercules or something.
We wanted to name our boy Thor.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, stop.
I'm not kidding.
I didn't even know that.
We said that. We're literally like, if we have a boy, we're going to name him Thor.
It's like, it's a lot to live up to.
Adonis is everything.
Adonis is
Getty?
everything. Adonis Getty is a lot to
Oh
live
my
up to. I feel like it's
gosh.
a moment. But Drake named his baby Adonis.
Oh.
Yeah.
What does it mean? I don't know. I've never heard
I
that
don't know,
name
just
before.
like a Greek,
Okay.
strong man.
I love that.
I don't know.
Adonis is cute. What other cute ones for boys?
We liked Light for boys or girls,
Oh.
Lite.
Okay, LIT. That's cute. I love that you have the gender neutral word for both.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's
I've
good.
always gravitated towards that. I had a crush on a guy in high school named Ashton.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, and I always liked Ashton for a girl or a boy.
Yeah, Ashton's cute.
Yeah.
Taylor is very boy girl. I mean, it's kind of
Yeah.
overdone now, but
Yeah, too traditional.
yeah. Charlie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
We
I
give
like-
birth, it's like Matthew.
You probably would. I feel like because Getty.
I kind of like the traditional too, though, but
Yeah.
it's just too, like, I want them to stand alone.
Yeah, you wouldn't name him after like your dad or something, or Natz's dad, or
No.
no. What? But Getty too. I feel like you should do a G.
Gigi.
Yeah, like I don't know, Gutenberg Getty.
Gutenberg? Guten Tag.
Are you German?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought you were.
Maybe.
You don't know what
Gotta
you
look
are?
at my 23andMe. I'm like Irish, Italian,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know you were
just
Italian.
white.
Okay, yeah, I don't know either. I'm going to do a 23andMe. I don't know what I am, but.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm Neanderthal, though.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
What
like
is that?
70% Neanderthal, like caveman. I'm not kidding.
That's not a thing.
It is on the app.
We're all cavemen.
No, but like you carry more stereotypes than
Of what?
I don't know.
Stereotypes of what?
Oh my God.
Neanderthal.
I'm having a dumb blonde moment.
No, I love a Neanderthal moment.
It is a real thing, though. Everyone with 23andMe.
Neanderthal are like Aren't they dumb? Like when you call someone a Neanderthal, you call them like dumb or
I think
ditzy.
it's like the features. Like your brow
like the
bone.
But you have no Neanderthal. They like had their brows sticking out.
I got mine taken off.
Oh,
with
actually?
my face. Yeah, I had like a big brow bone.
Wait, really? I remember you did your hairline.
Yeah.
Did you like doing that? I want to do that. Mine's like receding.
Really?
Was it painful? It was too painful though, right?
It just takes a fucking long time to recover.
Yeah, and you showed all that on your YouTube too. Like you showed everything.
Everything. I had black eyes. It took 8 hours to do. And then the growing out process is so disgusting. It all like falls out, scabs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the hair follicle it basically like projects itself out and then it starts growing like a month later.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Why? Why does it fall out first?
I have no idea.
Just like stimulation or something.
Yeah, and people like go to get it like 2 or 3 times. It's just like a to-do.
You just did once.
I just did once.
Is there any that you regret surgeries that you're like, I shouldn't have done that? Or I wish I wouldn't do that?
It wasn't a surgery, but I got like illegal silicone put in my butt.
I saw that recently. That's
I
wild.
regret that for sure.
Where did you go? Was it here in the States?
It was in New York. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And my friend introduced me to it, and she basically was like, "Oh, I know this girl. We call her Lisa. We call her our personal trainer because like whenever like we get pumped, people will be like, "Oh, you look like really good." They'll be like, "Oh, I just saw Lisa, my personal trainer."
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
so it's like a shady underground. It's not like advertised.
No, it's completely illegal.
Oh my gosh.
And you get it done in like a hotel room. And it's just so jarring. They don't give you any like numbing cream, nothing. They use a huge gauge needle to shove it in your butt.
What? Do they numb you? Are you out? Are you under anesthesia?
No, it's nothing. It's just you take all the pain. And then
there's no numbing even.
Nothing. She comes in with a bag and you're laying on the hotel bed. And then she does it to you.
Wait, why did you do this? You have such a good butt.
I just wanted more hips. Like, I just didn't really love myself at that moment.
Wait, when was this?
It was like 2014, 15.
Oh, and you just recently did the story time about it.
I did, because I wrote about it in my book.
Oh,
and I was like,
this one or you said she said?
Yeah, because it's like a cautionary tale. Like, I really wanted to let people know. Because I know, especially in like the trans community, I know a bunch of cis girls who have had it done also.
Oh, yeah, I know. That
Tons.
specific doctor, I won't say like who, but I know people who like, I'm sure it's the same one because it's New York. When you said New York, I was like, I know.
Yeah, there's a
like
bunch.
Singers and
yes, like it's like influencers, they've all had it done, and I know it's like a very like fabulous thing to be like, ooh, like just got pumped,
right?
Like have silicone here, there, everywhere. Like it's cute, but like girls die from it, and it's very dangerous.
Oh, wait, why do they die? Is the complications they die, or during the surgery?
Like if it hits a nerve or hits a vein, it can go to like your heart. And they say you're not supposed to inject silicone from the waist up because it's too close to like your heart.
Oh my gosh.
And like your brain and stuff. So that's why it's like kind of safer to do it in like your butt and hips.
Does it harden the silicone once it goes inside?
I don't know.
Like, did it feel hard? Did it feel?
It just felt like a big bruise to me.
Ugh,
yeah,
oh my god,
it hurt. And they like seal it with super glue. So they do it, seal it with super glue, and then a Band-Aid. It was so gnarly. And like after I got it done like probably 2-3 times, and after every time I was like, what did I just do?
Wait, what were you? You were just like addicted to the.
But it didn't even really do anything. That's the thing. Like I never noticed, oh my God, my butt's bigger. Like,
just like placebo. Like you're like, oh, I look pumped and I'm.
Yeah, I just wanted to be like more feminine, and I would do anything to get that, attain that.
And I guess you could never do like a BBL because you never had fat to like put anywhere.
Exactly.
So that's what your option was.
Yeah.
Oh, and have you done anything since to like your butt?
No. Just squats.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you've always had a good one. You've always had, because I knew you before 2014, and I was just like, that's wild that you would do that.
I know.
But I get it, like
dangerous.
surgeries, yeah. How many total have you had surgeries?
I don't know. 3 boob jobs. FFS, I think I got like 5 things done at once. Maybe like 10.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe like, less than 10.
Heidi Montag did that in like one setting. She did 10.
She did.
I love surgery. The thing is, I loved plastic surgery, and I would love to get more, but now I'm scared of it. The older I get, the more I'm like, what if I die? You know what I mean?
You have more to lose now.
That's what I'm saying. Before, I was like, didn't care either. I was like, if I die, whatever. At least I won't know.
That's exactly how I felt.
Yeah.
I was like, live fast, die young.
Yeah. So would you do it now?
No.
You would never do any surgeries?
No, I love surgery. I can't wait for like my neck lift, facelift. Nothing illegal though.
Oh, okay. But you would still do plastic surgery in the future?
Yeah.
Oh, you would?
Totally.
I'm scared of just that, even getting like my boobs done again. I'm like, oh, what if I like die or something?
Really? But it's like safe.
It is such a simple one. I know. But I just get nervous. Like the older I get.
There are risks.
Yeah, because like when you're older and stuff like that, you could like.
I'm like itching to get something else done.
Wait, what?
I don't know why.
No, why?
I just love it. it.
I love surgery too. I love surgery. I love when girls just look so like fake. I love all of it. Like so good.
I don't like the overdone look necessarily like on me, even though some people might say that I do look overdone.
No, you look perfect now. That's
You
what I'm
think?
saying. Yeah, because I feel
Thank
like you could go extreme because I'm like you too, where I'm just like bigger. Remember the lip injections we'd get? Just like the biggest lips.
Beyond. Oh my God, I went with you for the first time ever.
First lip injections was
I
we were
remember
together.
in OC.
Yes, and we
In your red Benz.
Mercedes, yes. And we had the visors on.
Oh my God, yes.
So I was like, I don't want anyone to see us. I was so scared. I didn't want to do it. I was gonna like leave. I'm like,
No, but then you got
so scared.
addicted.
I got addicted.
And you did so
turned
much.
me
I
on to
did.
the lip injections. You're like, you're gonna love them.
Oh my God.
And I did. And then I would start like overfilling. It would go over my mouth.
The migration.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was addicted. But now no one does lip filler. Do you still do lip filler?
I don't.
I haven't done it in like 4 years, but it's like maybe 3, I guess.
Your
it's,
lips
like,
look
stuck.
so full though. They look so full.
I think because I just got stuck permanently.
Yeah, it's like scar tissue.
Yes. Is
Yeah,
that what it is?
I think so.
Because it won't go down. And I want them to go down because I feel like, okay, I kind of miss my like littler lips.
No, I think you look perfect right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. I did love it. I loved it so much. I was so addicted. But I look back and I'm like, woo.
We'll get facelifts when we're 50.
Oh, facelift for sure.
I can't wait.
Yeah, because like you see Kris Jenner and stuff, and I was like, damn, she looks really good.
Oh my God, my
You
husband
know?
actually just got, he had filler in his jaw, and it was like causing him a lot of pain. So he got it surgically removed with like, and he has like the facelift scar
Oh my gosh.
around the ear.
How was that?
It was
it gnarly?
It was painful, yeah. And like I saw photos of like his face ripped open. I was
Oh
like,
my gosh.
what is going on? I'm like, from filler?
Okay, yeah, filler can be crazy,
Yeah,
especially
I guess
like
it
here.
it like just wasn't attaching right because like bone, like it's supposed to attach to the bone, I think.
Oh, so where was it attaching to?
I don't know. It was just floating filler.
Oh, I know they can do that with your eye too. Like if you get your nose filled, like it can go blind. Like it can be so close to your eyes.
How
like
horrible.
I've never done the nose.
Imagine.
Yeah, I always wanted to get nose because like if you get your nose injected, it gets smaller, and I always wanted to do that, but I was like so scared. I
Wait,
was like,
really?
Yeah.
Also, how much smaller can your nose get? You're like, you have a
Mine is
little
not-
tiny nose.
No, it's wide, but it's fine.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's like it's supposed to make it smaller or whatever. But
I love that.
Yeah.
I want that.
no, your nose is perfect. Have you had your nose done?
I just had the top done because
It
when
looks-
I got my like caveman brow
Oh my
removed,
God. It was never a caveman
it
ever.
really was. It like
No.
would hang over. Yeah.
As long as I've known you, which I really think you were like 17 when I knew you, like you never had that.
I would always like wear bangs.
That's
And,
true.
like,
I guess you
cover
had
it.
the
The Justin Bieber swoop.
Yes. No, it was very like Princess Diana. I thought. That's
Oh
like,
my God, so much
not
better.
Justin Bieber.
Yes.
Because we met. Oh my gosh, I was looking back. Your first video was 15 years ago in 2008, which is crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. How old were you in 2008? Were you 16?
Must have been 15.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Hi,
Yay!
babe.
Welcome. Oh yes. Okay. Oh my God, you look so good. Oh, you look amazing. How are you? Oh my gosh, it's literally been so long. Oh, you need a YouTube channel. You guys.
We turned into like a couple YouTube channel.
How come you never done that? You guys never did like couple videos. Like, I mean, like he's on with you, but like,
I don't know. I think it's cringe.
What couples? I do too.
A little bit.
Like when couples.
Do you remember like
yeah.
Jesse and that girl, that blonde girl?
Oh,
they
what
were
was
like
her
the
name?
YouTube couple.
Prank versus prank.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Cringe.
Yeah. They were,
Like,
and they always fake their pranks
All the
too.
pranks were fake. Yeah, it's like, what are you guys doing?
I actually agree with you. I think it's so cringe. That's why, like, everyone's like, you and Moses should start a podcast. I'm like, I don't like podcast couples because it's like they agree on everything. It's just like too much. It's too cheesy.
You end up agreeing on everything. Yeah, and it's like
Yeah.
if you fight, then it's like actually weird
Oh,
because
and
it's
then-
like, you know what I mean?
If it's fighting, then it's weird too. So I was just like, I don't want any of this. I don't want any
like,
podcast.
kumbaya.
Yeah. No, but you guys are like such a cute couple. You're such like iconic because you're like the Gettys. That could be a reality show.
Love the Gettys.
The Gettys.
Oh, we've been offered.
Oh my God. Why haven't
Many.
you done it?
We like toyed with the idea of doing it, but
No.
it was like, it's just
You
not
need to.
cute.
Why?
I don't know. I feel
'Cause
like
you
reality
guys-
TV like ruins people's lives.
I don't think. Look at the Kardashians. Like I feel like.
well, they're in control.
If well, you guys would be in control. You'd have to be producers.
We weren't offered producers though.
Oh yeah, just
They
producer.
just wanted to like fully infiltrate the
Oh,
life.
Yeah, no, I don't see that happening.
I
but
was scared. I was like, ugh.
Yeah, especially because that's like so iconic and the family's so iconic. It would be like
They'd
yeah,
want to
you-
get into all the nitty grittiness.
Oh yeah, like bringing up stuff you like don't want to talk about. And,
Totally.
Yeah.
And like we have no choice but to talk about it then. It's like,
And
oh.
then with you would just talk about it.
I would.
You'd be like, actually, I'll just say
And then sorry, babe.
and they won't let you edit it. They'll be like, sorry, you said it.
Exactly.
Which is why you'd be so good for reality TV. Would you ever do Housewives?
I would. That I would.
Wait, really?
Yeah, because it's not like it's about me.
But it's drama. Like I know
It
it's fake
is.
drama. Would you be in the fake drama?
I would. I would
Would
ask
you
the
like-
producers, like, what do you want me to say?
Would you start shit with people?
Maybe. I don't know. I say that now, but I'm like so non-confrontational. I get so scared.
You never have been drama.
I hate it.
It's actually crazy. I think about, like, I was thinking our past friendships and stuff like that. And even if I hated someone and they hated me, you're like, I just like everybody. Like, you would never talk shit about anyone. Do you remember?
Oh, I would talk shit about people, though, with you. Yeah, we were just talking shit over McDonald's.
But not about your friends. Like, you were be friends with someone and I'm like, oh, I don't like her. But you would never be like, oh, yeah, she's trash. But you're like, no, she's cute. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're very, like, loyal to your friends. Like, who were we talking crap about? Were we talking...
Yeah, Oscar. We definitely were going in on some people.
No.
Like 100%. No,
I feel like we were being cute. What? Like, it was cute.
No,
it wasn't
we
like...
weren't. I can name 2 right now.
But are they, like, bad people?
Yeah, both of them are terrible.
Okay, but that's different.
And
like,
we
if
hate
someone's...
them.
I'm in my love area. I love everybody. No drama. I've been drama free, Trish, for so long. That's why I was like, wait, did I say? Sometimes it's so in me that sometimes I just like.
You just spew it out.
Especially when I see you, I'm just like, okay, let's back to 2007.
Let's get it. Oh my God, we totally were back in the day just now with the McDonald's.
It's crazy.
You know what's funny? I feel like you bring the drama now. You don't bring the drama and talk about it. You host the drama. Okay, because you're like Wendy Williams.
I love that. Oh my God, thank
right?
you so
like
much.
Hosting the drama.
Yes. I'm the hot topics. I'm not the hot topic. I talk about the hot topics.
Yes.
Until she became the hot topic. Remember, her husband cheated on her, had a mistress.
It was really bad, and she was like put away, and like
she hasn't been seen since February.
Yeah,
like no one's seen her.
The last photo of her eyes were like really wide, and she was walking out of like
there's definitely something like
loose skin on the knees and stuff.
Well,
like she did not look good.
That might be like aging.
Oh,
but it might be something wrong with
her.
her. Yeah, she like passed out on the show. I mean, it's like sad. Like there obviously was.
Out?
Yeah, where her like eyes rolled. It was sad.
Very sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cocaine, right?
No, I don't think so. We don't know. Allegedly, nobody knows.
Graves.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, it's sad.
It's very sad.
Yeah.
Well, you're the new her, so.
Yeah, for the next 20 years.
You are.
Thank you so much.
You are. Look at you.
Gosh. Oh, thank you.
You're my favorite podcast ever. I'm so excited to be here.
No, I'm so excited to see you just because like we've just like been friends for so long. We've never had drama. You've never had drama. Like you've never been canceled, no problematic past, like anything like that. Is there any cancellations that you've seen over the years where you're like surprised? Like someone got canceled? Like, or no? Are you always like, that makes sense?
Not really. I feel like everyone's so sensitive. Right?
Like, oh, you think like people in general?
A little bit.
Because sometimes people get canceled for like things that like, okay, like, is it that deep?
You know what? Recently, actually, I was really surprised. The Matt Rife cancellation.
Oh, wait, why were you surprised?
Because
we hate Matt Rife.
I didn't see it. So I didn't see it, but I know what it was about.
You don't see anything and you're like, I'm surprised.
Yeah, I was really, really shocked by that. No, I didn't watch his special or wherever the it happened.
Okay, wait, how do you think of the cancellation? How do you think of the Matt Rife like, what do you think happened?
He talked about an abusive joke?
Right.
Domestic abuse?
Yes.
Right, like get back in the kitchen or whatever?
Yeah.
I was so shocked that people were that pissed about that because it's like, that's what comedians do?
Yes, I normally would agree with you, but he's like so painfully unfunny. And he said he like doesn't like women and he doesn't like women as his audience.
Yeah, I heard you talk
and, like,
about that too.
Thing. Yeah,
I think he's just really cringe a little bit. Like I saw his promotion for his special and it was like cops arresting. Did you see that?
No,
it's
wait,
like
what?
a little like minute clip where he like was promoting his tour.
Oh.
And it's like him getting like bum rushed out of a building or something like that. And there's cops and he's like, yeah, I know I'm painfully attractive, but and like it just like all that. He's like, what? You can't have perfect teeth and a nice jaw and like all that. I was like, and you know he wrote that for himself. You know what I mean? Did you see it, Moses?
No, it's so bad.
Yeah, it's like it's giving like, are you kidding me? Like,
so you don't
homie
understand?
might need a slap in the face.
Okay, so you get why people are trying to like cancel him.
I do. It's cringe. It's just cringe.
Yeah,
but like comedians have said worse shit.
I know. I think because he's just so unfunny.
Yeah.
And just like, do you know what I mean? Like to make a joke like that, I feel like you have to be like Dave Chappelle or something where it's just like makes sense because it was just like didn't make. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
So
get
you
what you're
watched
saying.
it.
We watched the first like 10 minutes where the joke was in, and like, yeah, the joke definitely was offensive, but then it's just like the rest of it was just, I don't know, he's talking about girls like having crystals and all this like, just like weird jokes that like didn't hit.
So just not funny.
Just not funny. I think that's what it is. And then like him just being like, I'm for men, I'm not for women, but like his whole audience is women. So I think that's where they're just like, we don't like you.
That's why people go, right? Like they're like obsessed with him.
Yeah, they think he's like so hot.
They don't like him, yeah.
But yeah, it's like to me, I get turned off right away when someone's like, oh, I'm just so hot. That's why like people like me, and I don't know.
Yeah, just let people tell you you're hot.
And have you seen him before his surgery? Speaking of surgeries, yes. Did you see it?
Wait, he actually had surgery?
It's him and the surgeon like in each other's arms, and it's
allegedly. We'll say for the podcast.
Wait, you know what? It's funny.
He says he hasn't had anything but what his teeth done, his veneers.
Definitely the teeth.
But he's saying he hasn't had anything else. But if you've seen him before,
yes. So
he's saying he hit puberty at 23. That's what he said.
What? That's impossible.
I know.
Is he a trans woman?
I hit puberty
Born
too.
again. I hosted MTV's TRL with him.
Oh my God. Wait, what?
Yeah, like years ago, remember?
I remember.
Yeah.
Wait, Matt, I remember Gabby, Hannah, Liza, and you.
Yep.
And was it Ava? Life as Ava?
Yeah.
I remember, and I was so jealous of everyone that got to host
Yeah,
TRL.
it was like years ago, and I had in my contract, it was like, you have to be, and I was like, in LA, obviously. TRL's in New York, iconically.
Yes.
And they were like, okay, so contractually you have to fly out to New York like 24 times in the year.
Oh my
so
God.
I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be bi-coastal.
Oh, I love.
I was so
yes,
excited.
Yeah.
They called me once.
Wait, why?
So I only ever went to New York once for TRL.
Oh my
And
God, I'm so confused. Why?
I don't know.
Was it on TV or was it digital?
It was on TV. Yeah.
And you guys were actually like in Times Square where Carson Daly would be?
With the live studio audience, everything.
Hosting music videos, like counting down music videos.
Yeah, they called me in.
Oh.
And I was like,
Photo booth.
Okay, so what am I doing? Am I like hosting anything? And they're like, no, you're being interviewed. So I like walked out, I like dropped my jacket, like made a huge entrance.
Yeah.
Walked over. I think I talked to like Matt and somebody else, and they just interviewed me for like 2 minutes.
Matt Rife interviewed you.
I think Matt, I don't know who interviewed me. He was backstage though.
Oh,
yeah.
he said,
and I
she
was like,
said.
I'm a host of this show, but like I'm just being interviewed. So I was like,
that's
okay,
so weird.
less work for me.
Were you so sad though? Because hosting TRL, so it's like holding these microphones reminds me of TRL. Like it's
I'd rather
so
be
iconic.
here with you.
Aww, that's why I feel like we have a podcast. You know what I mean?
Just us.
Literally, that's literally my podcast now. It's just Trish, and there's like Oscar and Moses too. I mean, actually, there's the other
There's
people.
actually quite a few more people here. And we have our live studio audience.
We have a live studio audience.
Kelly and Nats, and they're drinking beer.
Yes. Oh, I love Cheers.
We get our audience drunk.
I love an audience. I swear, I want to set up like an audience thing where people can, because I love when people are here. It's just like such good energy.
Yes, you know what this could be like? Very much Watch What Happens Live.
I love.
Have you ever been on there?
No, you have though. You were the bartender, or were you a guest? You
I did
bartended.
bartending twice.
But never a guest?
Never a guest.
Oh, I'm shook.
No, it was like housewives and stuff on there. But it's very much this. It's
Really?
tiny,
Oh,
tiny.
really?
Right?
Like how many people?
Like 15.
No way.
Tiny. And they're like right there.
It looks huge. Okay, so it's the
and
same
the
vibe.
TVs are like right on the ground.
Oh, you
there.
would never know. Have you talked to Andy? Are you like friends with him? How did you get on that show?
My like team.
Okay, so they put. Are
Yeah.
you still with Scott? Mm-hmm. I like follow him on Instagram. He has like a little daughter too.
I know.
And they're like bougie, having the bougie parties. I was like, oh my God, can we be
Always.
friends with your daughter? Like they're so bougie.
100%.
I think they have the same birthday, but a year apart.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I know it's like in September. Or something
my
like that.
God.
So you worked with him? Oh my God, like literally since you guys were like, were you at Starbucks together or something? Was he at Starbucks?
He was at Starbucks. I was at McDonald's.
That's oh my God, full circle. We just had McDonald's. That's crazy. That's wild.
I know, crazy.
I remember. Oh my God, and I remember meeting you guys, and he was so young, and I was like, this guy's gonna be a manager. And now he's like
I know.
the biggest.
And like on emails, he's like, I'm 10 years older than I really am.
Oh, really?
Like the
Yeah,
only
just, like-
person to act older.
Yes, he seems like it in general. Like I forget he's younger than me because just in general he seems. Oh my God, so
Yeah.
you're still working full with them?
Yep.
Oh my God, so they're
Yep.
getting you all these like deals and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I mean, me and Andy, we have like said a few words to each other, but not like
Oh, you
close,
haven't-
tight.
So if he asked you to be, he could ask you to be on Housewives. I don't really get who he is. Is he like?
I don't know either. I think
Is
he's just
he-
like full-time host, right? Like there must be
I
like
think he owns Bravo,
Does he?
right?
Yeah, he's like the Ryan
yeah.
Seacrest of Bravo.
But does he own Bravo?
No, he's
That would be
Oh.
gorgeous.
You had that whole moment where he like asked you like, what would your tagline be? Or no, he said,
Oh.
I want to hear
Oh,
Oh,
more.
yeah.
your tagline was great.
It was like people think I'm a bitch or
And that was
something.
it?
People think I'm a bitch. And the whole audience
silence.
said
I loved
and he
it.
Just, like, posed.
I think Tracy Ellis Ross was there that day. Yeah.
Oh, that's iconic.
I love her.
That's a good tagline. I always try to think of my tagline. I have none. Oscar's my writer. He thinks I'm. What was my tagline? What did you come up with?
You would have a good one.
I don't have any. What would mine be? Do you know? Do you have one?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm so bad. I'd be like, I'm not the baddest bitch here. I'm the fattest.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, there's no like plus size people on there. I'm ready for that. The
Or because
diversity
of all
of it.
your mukbangs, maybe it's just like you turn around and it's just like a rapper, like
Just like, wait, that's the tagline, just ASMR.
Like eating.
That would be good.
no words, just a sound.
That would be everything, actually. That's actually really good. I don't think they would have me on because it's all like really skinny people. It's like Selling Sunset. The
I
Housewives
don't think
are
it's
all,
a weight thing.
They're all on Ozempic.
Oh, they're all on Ozempic.
I think. Allegedly, you're like, it's not a weight thing. They just don't want you. I like to say that everything that I don't get, I'm like, it's probably because I'm fat. You know what I mean? Everyone's like, I don't know if that's why.
It's okay. It's probably because I'm trans.
Yeah. That's That's what Matt Rife says. He's like, I'm just tired of people liking me because I'm just so good looking. They don't look at my comedy.
How
I'm
do
like,
you get away with saying that though? Like that makes me want to kill myself. Like, how do you say that and not like die?
No, I know. It's actually like, it's embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. Even if you were so beautiful, it's like, nobody would say that.
You just wouldn't say that.
Yeah, but
we don't say that.
He's a little, we just exude it.
Yeah, exactly.
We just know it.
So going back to him, so TRL, I was backstage and I didn't know who he was, but I noticed that he like had a really strong jaw and like big lips, and I was like,
oh, back then? How long ago was this? It was like
I don't
3
know,
years, 4 years?
I noticed though. I was like, this guy has really big lips, so we're in the makeup chair, like sitting side by side, and I just asked him, I was like, oh, are your lips real? And he was like, yep, they're real.
Oh,
and then I
just
like
straight up.
I was like, yeah, I was just wondering, and he like laughed it off, whatever. But yeah, he definitely had like strong features back then.
Oh.
So maybe he just got it done. I don't know.
I guess if that was like a long time, like 5 years ago, maybe, because I thought it was all recent. Because Wild and Out, he definitely had like small lips and.
No, this was He looked how he looks now.
Okay. I guess, I don't know. We'll have to look at the before and after photos because honestly, like him as a kid, he looked like Kylie with like the no lips, you know, and all of a sudden they got these big lips.
And like weak chin, weak jaw.
Yeah. I wish people would just like be honest, you know what I mean? Just, I guess guys are a little more like self-conscious about admitting what they get done.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like when people are honest though.
Me
like,
too.
You
Just
know,
let us know.
That's what I love about you. And I always like loved bragging about my surgeries. I was like, look at me affording this surgery.
See, you don't have to say what doctor, but tell us you got it done.
Oh, I love when people say what doctor.
Me too. I always will. But it's like if you're that insecure, you don't have to say what doctor. But let us know you got your boobs done.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I never say my doctor because they like botched it. They botched my. Wait, you went to mine, didn't you?
That's the one that did my first.
Okay, bleep that out. But because he messed mine up.
He messed mine up too.
Oh,
well, I was working with nothing. I was so flat. So he just shoved them in. They were like two balls.
Did they bust or something?
No, I had silicone every time. Nothing ever happened like that. But just the shape was fine. And one nipple actually burst. Yeah,
mine did. Mine's stitching. Yeah. So I have the scarring and it's so bad still.
I got them done 2 times since then though.
Okay.
So they cut off the nipple and like fixed it all.
Okay, so it's
but
better.
It was just too big, too tight, and one went. Like the side stitch.
That's crazy because I thought mine just did that because they were just like too big or something like that.
No, and then you can like see in it. Like it like.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, you like see inside you. Like it doesn't scab up. It's like so tight.
I didn't see it. My sister did it. She changed my bandages for me and she said that too. She's like, you just was like this, it's inside.
That happened with my lip lift too.
Oh, you got a lip lift?
Everything dissolved and then I got my lip lifted.
The lip flip, is that what it is?
No, it's like surgical. So they I dissolved all my lips and then they cut right under here and then they basically like remove like a little bit of skin and then it goes up.
Oh, okay.
And I was laughing and one side burst.
It did? You saw it? It was like just blood or inside or?
You did. It's just red.
Yeah, because I guess that area is not that bad because it's like so much cartilage.
Oopsies.
My gosh, you had a couple burst injuries.
I feel like I've done that with all my surgeries. Like every single one.
Because you're just not careful. You just go back right away.
Yeah. Like 2 days passes and I'm like, I'm better.
That's how I feel all the time.
not better.
Yeah, definitely just stay in
bed.
Like
lay down. Eat soup.
You just didn't like to rest?
No.
Yeah, because you're always on the go. Are you still always like traveling, always doing stuff? Are you guys like home buddies now?
No. I mean, we have a lot less bullshit in our life.
That's good. What's that mean? What did you cut out?
Like less bullshit friends.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that's
so
good.
less plans, like stupid like going out plans.
Do you guys, are you guys going out people in general? I feel like every time I see you, we hang out to a house. So I always think of you guys as like house people.
Yeah, I would rather just hang at the house. I feel like it's like who you're with though. Like I feel like before in recent years we would just go out to go out. We would go out to go to dinner. It didn't matter who we were with. And now it's like, do we actually like those people? Not really.
When you get older, I think it's just like that.
Yeah.
That's how I felt. I've like lost, I don't even know if I'd say lost, but there's so many friends that I don't have anymore. And I'm always like, I'm kind of happier than ever. And I'm like, maybe I should just keep this way. You know what I mean?
It's for a reason.
I always think that too. And you don't think of it in the moment until it's like gone. And they're like, oh, I'm kind of happier this way.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Cute. Yeah. And that's why I was like so excited to see you guys because it's like literally like when we texted like last week and stuff like that, I'm just like, you've been such a constant in my life. And it's like from like teenagers,
I know,
you know?
we were at each other's weddings.
I know.
Like we're so grown up.
No, and that's like the true test of a friend because like literally you were like at was I at your like my parties. You always came to all my parties.
Yeah.
All the stuff like that. And I was like, that's like real friends. Because I always say, I was like, friends never showed up for stuff, you know what I mean? And you guys were always there. We were at each other's weddings. We go to that hotel every year now for his birthday, the Montecito.
Oh, really?
It's gorgeous. That's like, do you guys go back?
We've been back like twice.
That's it?
3 times. Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day and you just got your tits done.
Did you burst them?
No.
When was this? How many Valentine's Days ago?
3?
The anniversary.
And I called the room service and I made them bring like 100 pillows.
Oh, to like prop
actually
up.
100 pillows.
Actually?
Yes.
And they did it?
Yes, I have a photo.
Shout out Mamacito.
The whole bed was filled with pillows.
They are bouge though. They come and they like put a little crib. They always put like welcome Malibu Barbie. Like they always,
really?
Yeah, they always do like the most. It's
They
wow.
print photos of you
No,
when you
that's
go.
what
They did that, yeah.
Oh wait, every time?
Yeah. Every time we've been back.
'Cause
And
we-
like we'll pull in the valet and they'll be like, Mr. and Mrs. Getty. And they didn't even know we were like coming.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the
That's-
staff there like knows.
Yeah, I think they just see everything because that's how we were too. They had a framed photo. Like Malibu was a month old and it was like a framed photo of all three of us. I'm like, where did you even get that photo? It was like a screenshot from a video.
Yeah. Somebody's like a super fan and like in the know
I
on
love
the team
it.
there. Yeah.
No, they're super bougie. And we always go there now. And I was like, and I always say, I'm like, oh, Nat's and Gigi's wedding. And it was so beautiful.
Speaking
so
of
fancy.
Malibu, she doesn't like me.
No, she's getting her teeth in. No, she's so
She turned away when I said hi.
She's so fussy. No, she loves every single person. I want to tell you, every single person. No, today we did our Christmas photos, and she was just like not having it. I think she's getting like her molars in because she's
poor girl.
warm and. Even my mom, my sister, people she goes to, she's just like not about today.
Yeah,
Even Moses.
She was
like,
on Moses and looked at me and I said, hi. And then she just turned away.
No, she was.
I was like, oh.
I knew she was in a mood today.
Nice
I
to
was
meet
like,
you too.
She would love you because any like blonde girl, she's like obsessed with. You know what
it's
I
like
mean?
mom.
Yeah. Definitely. Like my sister, like anybody, like
No.
Tana. So she would like love you, and you're like a Barbie doll. You know what I mean?
Cute.
But
next time.
yeah,
Later.
No, for sure. Yeah, she might get better later. But I was like, I just knew she was kind of not herself today. But okay, so Tea Guide. Wait, so this is your second book, or right? You've
Second
done
book,
two.
yep.
Okay, I love this book. Where did this come about? Where did this idea come about?
So, Cade and I got Mick. The other half of the cover is the first. He's the first trans male drag queen on RuPaul's Drag Race.
I remember watching him on Drag Race. So
Yeah.
okay.
So we made history with that, but we had been friends for a long time before.
Is he the first male performer, period, on Drag Race?
No, they're all male.
They dress up as women.
I was like, did I hear that right?
Wait,
They're all men.
he's okay. So he's just a drag queen.
Yes, but he's the first trans male. They've had trans women on before.
Yes, like Carmen
as
Carrera.
Yes.
Yeah, there was a whole season where they were just all beautiful, fishy, and I was like, okay, this
Now
is
it's
just
like every season I feel like they cast a lot of trans people because they're trying to like prove a point. But he was
Yeah.
the first trans male.
I guess what
We
I
were
was
trying to make
saying-
it right, as they should.
Yeah. Sasha Colby was a slay on this like last season. So good. But wait, no, I guess what I was asking is there women as drag queens? Okay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like cis women who
because
dress
no,
up
like
as
they dress up as like Lionel Richie or something. So that's like a drag king.
yeah. It's
That's-
like Lady Gaga's her alter ego.
Okay, but like men dressing up as men for Snatch Game is drag king.
I don't know.
Okay, anyways. Can cut any of that out because we watched it.
Leave it all in. That was so funny.
I was trying to get. Okay, got it.
They're all men.
Well, that's why I was confused when you're like,
I
he's
was
the
confused
first
too. I was like,
trans-
are we losing our minds here?
Born female,
Right.
transitioned,
Right.
and now performs.
Oh, okay.
But he's
But maybe no one's ever said that they were trans men before. Maybe there have been trans men, they just don't say it. You know, they're just
Hey,
men. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
possibly.
So, I don't know. I'm just okay. Trying to figure it out. We love though. Yes. Okay.
So him and I were friends for years before he got on the show.
Yeah.
But when he got on the show, it was like this huge impact, and we were like, we should do something together. Like I've shared my story for so long, you've now publicly shared yours. So we just decided to write all of our tips and tricks and put it in one book.
This is like such a cute book. It's like such a cute like read. I just like love it so much.
Thanks.
There's like stuff on there about like parenting, like you were talking about like parenting like trans kids and stuff like that. Like
Yep.
because it is so like a hot topic and we don't have to get like so like political about it and stuff like that. But what would your like advice be like if like someone is like questioning their gender like at an early age? Like what age were you when you were like maybe I'm trans? Maybe did you know at a young age? Because
Yeah, I always knew.
You did?
Always.
Okay.
I always knew ever since I was really, really little. I would say my first memories, hardcore memories, are from like age 4 and 5.
Wow.
Before that, I really don't remember very much, but I always was attracted to like girly things. I always felt like I was a girl. And I just always just felt like a girl. And like I told my brothers one day to call me Kim. I was like, you're no longer going to call me my old name. You're going to call me Kim.
Wow.
And I don't know where I saw that.
That's wild.
There was no Kim
Kardashian
or Kim Possible even. Like it was just, I don't know where I got Kim from, but I was like, I'm Kim.
Wow.
So yeah. And then as I got older and I started getting, bullied and teased. And obviously I was like one of the only like boys then playing with the girls and like doing jump rope and stuff like that. I just decided to change. I was like, okay, I'm not feeling this way. And then I started getting called gay and all that stuff. So I just was like, you know what? I'm not this person. So I changed. And then I got like hardcore into like diving and sports and all that. And it wasn't until later where I was like, you know what? This. I'm going to be myself because it's always been there. And I think I know a lot of trans people feel that way because I've talked to them. I've spoke with them. And it's this like thing that's just always inside you. That never really like gets out. Yeah. And not a lot of people get the chance to do so. So
to like fully be themselves. Because you talk about physical transition versus like internal transition. And so do you think like what was first for you? Was it the physical or was it like internal? Like where you fully were able to like
I think the physical really helped me.
Yeah.
Like going back to plastic surgery and stuff, I feel like that is just so validating. Like I never even when I was like identifying as Gigi and she and her, and going out all the time, like literally like we would go out all the time. I wouldn't wear like a bra. I wouldn't do anything really like that. So when I got my boobs, I was like, well, obviously I want boobs, but I never really like faked having boobs. But when I got them and when they were like in me and I saw them like on like my naked body, my naked chest, I was like, oh my God, like I'm actually now a girl.
Yeah. You felt like that was like fully you. Like this is what I was like meant for.
Yes. It was definitely like a surreal moment. And I never wore bras or anything like that. So I was just like, oh my God, now I need to go get bras.
Wow.
Like how exciting is this?
That's what's fun in your documentary to see you like shop for your first bra and
You
stuff
took
like
me
that.
for that.
Yes, it was so fun.
Yeah.
Going to Victoria's Secret because it's like such a cool experience, you know what I mean, to like get your first bra.
Yep.
And a lot of people have it when they're a teenager, you know what I mean? So
Exactly.
like getting to do it is like so fun. And to be with someone to do it is like so fun. It was so exciting.
Yeah, that was very exciting.
That part was like I don't know, because since I've known you, I've always just known you as like, just you, And so when you were doing that whole like physical transition, to me, it just like, I don't know, I just don't remember you any other way. Like that's how I always remembered you, even though like it was, before that. I don't know.
We just like see each other's auras or something like that.
I don't know what it is. I just always have seen you that way. So when I watched that documentary, like I rewatched it for this interview because I was like, oh, I haven't seen this since it came out. And I was like, oh, I just always remember you being that way. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I love that.
Yeah, because you watch your early videos, even when you're 15 years ago, and you're like, it's just the aura of Gigi. You know what I mean? It's so, and you keep them up. You keep those videos up.
I do. I'm not a deleter.
Yeah. You look back at them ever, or are you just like...
Not for a while now.
Yeah. I love it.
They're there.
It's so cute. And just like throwing your bag around in perfume. It's
Nothing's
so iconic.
changed.
I love it. I know. I saw your Birkin.
Throwing down McDonald's. Yeah, my Birkin I throw.
Oh my God. I was on a Birkin kick, but now I hate my Birkins and I try to sell them and nobody wants them.
Oh, really?
I have like so many Birkins. You want a rainbow Birkin?
Oh, the sparkly one?
Nobody wants it. Don't get it.
What color is it underneath all the sparkles?
I know the actual receipt from Hermes. It's like this lime one that was like, and she gave me the original receipt when I bought it, and it was like an $8,000 bag, and I paid $50,000 for it.
What?
Yeah, for aftermarket, which like decreases the value, and nobody wants it. I'm like, I'll sell it for $8,000, and I have like the receipt.
Nobody wants it?
No, it's a trash bag. Don't get it for real. I wouldn't even like let you like carry it. Like it's no, you know what? Someone might like it. I shouldn't say that. No one wants it though. I gave it back to the Birkin lady to resell, and she sent it back 2 years later. And she's like, nobody wants this bag.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
But it's lime, the actual color.
It's like yellow with like a rainbow bedazzled. Because I got the Paris Hilton one, the Birkin that's like pink with the bedazzled crystals, and I love that one. So I was like, oh, let me get a rainbow one. Because I thought it would be cute for Pride, and it is cute for Pride, but like that's the only one that you can wear it. You know what I mean?
We'll just keep it for that then.
Yeah, but I don't go out anymore for Pride, so now it just sits in my closet.
Well, some super fan will buy it, I'm sure.
No one has. Anyways, you got me on the Birkin kick because you always had it. You had like an orange Birkin that I loved so much.
I do, yeah.
You were such a Birkin girly, and I was so inspired by it.
I think it's cute. It's nice for travel because they're so big, and I like that they're like really cute and like people recognize them.
Yeah.
But I'll wear whatever. Give me a garbage bag. I don't care.
No, that's not true. You always had like Balenciaga. Even back in the day when you were like 16, you had Balenciaga.
I love the Balenciaga ones.
Oh, they're coming back. Those big. What are they called? Lekogel. I don't know what they're called.
I don't even know either.
Yeah, the
Weekender.
ones with the metal hardware, like the original Balenciagas that you had.
Yeah, the motorcycle.
Yes.
The city
I think
bag.
they're canceled. Actually, maybe we shouldn't talk about Balenciaga.
I think they are too.
But I think they're coming back because they're at Air One now.
Oh yeah, maybe they're not.
I'm so confused.
clearly I don't know anything, so you can't go to me for this.
Cardi B and everyone.
Yeah, that was the Air One by Balenciaga.
Yeah.
And Kim Kardashian had a little like paper bag from
Oh
Air
yeah,
One.
they're not canceled anymore. We love them.
Because Kim Kardashian. Isn't that crazy how that works?
It is.
That's cancellations in general. People would be the most evil, awful people, and then they come back to the internet. And it's like, oh,
Right.
people are like, it doesn't mean anything.
I know. People just take like a year off and they're like, oh yeah. I'm
Sometimes
good.
not
I'm good
even a
again.
year.
Not even a year.
Sometimes a few
Colleen.
months. The drama. We just had no drama.
Oh my God, yeah.
The drama of it all. No, I know. I respect more when people take like a year off. Like reflect. At least pretend to reflect.
Shows that you're like sorry.
Yeah.
Actually.
It's like go into hiding for a little minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then people do it, and then they usually come back and people
Yeah.
forgive them.
Maybe don't just say you're going to therapy. Actually go to therapy.
That's right. That usually shows
Possibly.
too. Have you done therapy? Have you ever done therapy?
The only time I actually ever did therapy was when my dad forced me after my mom died.
Oh.
Because he was like, this is the right thing to do. He was like scrambling. And I think I went like 2 or 3 times.
That's it.
Yeah.
Did he see you like struggling? I remember when your mom passed away and you were obviously like.
We all had to go. Like, it wasn't like,
As
oh
a
my God,
family?
the kids are. No, we would go solo, me and my brothers. And I'm sure my dad went too. I can't remember. But he was just like, you got to go do this. And then I basically was like, I'm not vibing with the girl. Because I never wanted to
Yeah.
open up. I wasn't even openly trans yet. So I was like, I can't really talk to her.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I was like, she doesn't know my mom. She never knew her. She's not going to get it. Like, I was like very just like angry.
Because how old were you? You were young.
19.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I didn't realize
I was
you were
still
so
finding
young.
myself though.
Yeah. Did your mom know about your transitioning or?
No, she knew I was really flamboyant. She like watched my YouTube channel and like was obsessed with like makeup and stuff. And I would like help her get ready to go out at like whenever she had like an event or whatever. But no, I never told her I was trans. She was like the reason I transitioned though.
Really?
Yeah.
What was it? She passed away.
She passed away and I just said, you know what? Life is way too short. And like, I gotta like validate these feelings that I'm feeling inside because I think about it every day. So I was just like, this has gotta come out of me at some point. And yeah, I think everything happens for a reason and she was taken way too soon, but I wouldn't be like where I am right now if she was still, I don't even know if I would have transitioned, to be honest.
Really?
I don't know.
Just not, yeah, because you just weren't having that conversations with her and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But I know she'd be my biggest supporter.
Oh my gosh, she'd be like so proud.
She'd be
you're
obsessed.
so.
She'd be taking my Birkins.
Because she was like pageant girl, kind of, right?
She was.
Yeah, I remember seeing the photos.
She was Miss Canada.
Oh my God, she would gag at how gorgeous like you are.
And she always used to have, oh my God, this is the cutest story ever. She always used to have her girlfriends and my aunts over. And she always used to host these like photo shoots. She would do this like backdrop. She would hire this like fabulous gay photographer who was like probably the one gay guy I knew growing up. But he came over a few times and he would take their picture and like it was like very glamour shots.
Oh my God, before Instagram, before all that, she's like, I'm just doing these photos for
Yes,
cuteness.
and they would all wear fur and like drink cocktails and like I'm sure smoke cigarettes like out back, but like I wasn't. I just like would walk downstairs and be like, Mom, what are you doing?
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, is this a glimpse into my future? That's probably gonna be me.
Literally you doing photo shoots and
Yes,
themes.
it was like glamour shots though. Like it looked like there was Vaseline on the thing, and she would give she would get all the photos and she would mail them out to her friends and to my aunts.
Oh,
like
wait.
she was the orchestrator of the whole photo shoot.
Wait, but what, she was just sending like headshots of herself?
No, not of herself. And she would sign them.
I have my headshot over there, so I was like, that's everything.
No,
That's
it's very
like,
us.
Yeah,
No,
I do that.
she would send every person their headshot, but like that she picked.
Oh, she was like the art director too. She's like, this is your best photo.
Yes, like she was a gay boy.
Yeah, very Gigi. Yeah,
Yes, very
You
me.
Facetune and then you sent to someone. You're like, here's your photo.
Uh-huh.
That's. Oh my gosh.
I know, so
How old
cute.
were you when that was happening?
Like 10?
Oh my gosh. Were you ever in the photos with her? Did you ever do like a little?
No, I think I like hung around one time. I just remember smelling her perfume and like the smell of, you know, like makeup, like Estee Lauder makeup and like Dior and like
Oh,
Clinique
yeah.
and all that. Just like department store makeup. I just remember the sense of it all and like the lights. And I remember the backdrop going up being like, what is this for? And it was just a random Saturday.
I love that so much.
Extra.
Oh my God, so extra. Oh
Yeah.
my God. What would your dad say? Was he just like so supportive?
I don't remember. Probably.
Oh my gosh.
It's probably like, let her do her thing.
Oh man. So she watched your videos.
She watched my videos.
Supportive
yeah.
of that, of your YouTube
Yeah,
career.
I mean, I feel like a lot of internet kids are really shy. Like when, that's why we started, right? Talking to a camera, it's like we're kind of lonely a little bit. So I feel like when I would post a video, I would post it, but then I would forget it. I was like, oh, this is not transferring into my real life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But my mom, she would always like come up behind me and she'd be like, I saw your video.
Oh my
I love it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
that's so nice.
And I
feel
would do like crazy ass makeup, and she'd be like, "I love that makeup."
Oh, so she was like so supportive of you wearing makeup.
Completely.
Oh my
Completely.
gosh.
Well, she would walk us out every single day, me and my brothers, because we went to all the same high school. We would walk to the end of the street and get on the bus, and I just progressively would start wearing more and more makeup. So every morning at like 7 a.m., she'd be like, "Is that mascara?"
Oh.
And I was like, no. And then I'd have on like a full red lip. She's like, "Is that lipstick?"
And you're like,
I'd
no.
be like, "Mm-mm."
Wait, you said no?
Yeah, I would always lie.
Did you just think? I love that.
I remember my history teacher one time in high school. He called me out in front of the whole class and said, "Are you wearing bronzer?" In front of the whole class. And immediately I just lied. I turned bright red. I felt myself like flare up.
Oh my God. How would he know what bronzer was back then anyway?
He probably was wearing it too.
Definitely. Like, I think that's so weird. I had a teacher call me out for a water bra, and I was like, how would you even know what a water bra is? Like, that's so weird.
What is a water bra?
Yeah. Like, oh, you don't remember it? Oh my God. They were.
No.
Oh, you would have
Like
loved
a water bed?
Literally.
What if it
literally.
burst?
Yes, because.
You're just soaked.
Well, technically, yes,
my
if it
God.
bursted. But I had really uneven boobs. I had like a D cup and an A cup. So I had like a water bra to fill it out, and then I put like a sock in one. And it was water. It was like jiggly, so your boobs look jiggly.
Would you hear it like slosh?
Yeah. It was a
What?
water bed. They sold them at like Fredericks of Hollywood back in the day. I wish they'd bring those back. Water bras were such a sleigh. And I wore them to class, and like a teacher called me out, and I was like, first of all, ew, like, why are you looking?
That's, like, perverted.
I'm like 14, and you're like calling me out for that. And I really did have a problem. Like, my boobs were asymmetrical. So I was just like, I have to wear this. But
Wait, was it a girl or a boy teacher?
It was a boy. It was a guy.
Oh my God.
Yeah. No, I have like
Wait,
issues.
that's
Yeah.
severely inappropriate.
Isn't it? Yeah. But also asking if you have bronzer also too. It's like, why?
Yeah, it was in front of everybody. I think he was gay though.
Oh, so.
Probably just wanted to humiliate me.
Oh my God. That's so, because he couldn't like wear makeup and be himself. Oh
my
my gosh.
history teacher. If you guys know, you know. Anybody
People
from
know.
my hometown?
Do you ever have people from your hometown like come out and be like, oh, I went to school with Gigi?
Yeah, yeah.
Are they always positive?
I don't
Have
know.
you had anyone like be like, because you said you got bullied, but then you were popular.
No,
right?
I bullied. I bullied too.
Oh.
No, I
you said
did.
you were bullied.
I got bullied, yes.
And then you said that's when you became a little more like diver and very more like in your boy self, I guess.
Yes,
And then
yes.
So then you bullied then?
No, then when I got like more flamboyant again, like not like very conforming
Mm-hmm.
into like what everyone else was doing, I just decided that I was like not going to take shit from anybody.
Yeah.
So I
then-
decided to like become the bully. Like you're not going to with me.
Right. And that did that, but that probably works. Some people are like, "Ooh, I'm kind of scared of this person."
It did.
Yeah, I get that. I feel like that's always like a defense mechanism.
Yes.
So that way nobody bullies you.
Yeah, I was just really like not taking shit from anybody.
Yeah.
And I feel like people respect that. Wouldn't necessarily recommend it, but like I know when I raise my kids, I'm gonna be like, you're not gonna take that shit from
Are
that
you?
person. Of course not. No.
Yeah.
You're gonna fight back.
No. Okay.
Absolutely.
Like fight how? Like physical fight?
No, I never got in physical fights, nothing
Okay,
like that.
so
But
just-
like, yeah, with your words, for sure. You're not gonna let them walk all over you.
Nance agrees.
No, it's true. You're not gonna be like, no.
I would just be so protective. I like what
Oh, I'm gonna be protective too. I'm
I
gonna be
would
like,
keep
I'm
them in
talking
a
to that
bubble.
person's
Yeah.
parents.
Oh, okay. My mom did that. She had like little girls when they were 10. Like, you come with me to the principal. She would be like, so I'm like, oh my God,
Oh,
relax.
I'm gonna be that mom.
Oh, I mean, I just feel like I'm just gonna keep her in a bubble. I don't know. I just want anyone to come around her because I'm like, don't hurt her.
I feel that too.
You know what I mean? I hope this new generation, like with our kids and stuff like that, like they're just nicer. Like I feel like they could be.
I know. I kind of go back and forth with that too because I know, like, you know, with the LGBTQIA plus spectrum of this conversation, like I think it's very trendy to be gay or to be yourself, to be authentic and all that stuff. It's like celebrated.
Yeah.
And I love that. But at the same time, I'm like with social media and everything, I can't imagine like all the bullying that goes on nowadays, like in elementary, high school.
With kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you think for specifically that community, like LGBTQ plus kids?
I mean, maybe less now than when I was growing up.
Right.
Or
I think it's
when we
way
were-
less. Like you said,
I think
it's almost
it is too. But
it's
like,
almost cool. Like, you know, it's like it's trendy. Like people want to like they like queer bait and stuff. You know,
Right.
like straight guys will wear dresses because it's like cool.
yeah,
You know,
Harry
so.
Styles.
Yes.
Right?
Well, he might be. He's not. He hasn't clarified what he is. Right?
Oh, really?
I think he's.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought he said he was straight.
Oh, has he? Do we know? No.
He hasn't come out as straight. He hasn't come out as anything.
Yeah, he's just kind of.
Coming out as straight is hilarious.
But that is true. But he has never confirmed that he's straight, right? Yeah, interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess that is like the world now. I feel like, yeah, you shouldn't have to come out as anything. Like, that's what I always think. I'm like, maybe there's a world where you don't have to like come out, you know? It's just like whatever you are as you are. I think
Yeah.
that'll happen. I think it's
I
just
think
so
so,
much
too.
more like people won't think about it. That's why I think with my daughter's generation, it's just like our kids' generation, I'm just like, I think they just won't think about it.
Yeah, I hope not.
You know what I mean? Because they see especially like when I grew up, I never saw like same-sex parents, but now it's just like so common, so no one even thinks about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I know like the world moves so fast with social media now. Like one Snapchat could go like, over the school in minutes.
Right.
Whereas I feel like with us, it was like texting, but it wasn't like within milliseconds.
Well, you're even younger than me. We didn't even have texting. I didn't have a cell phone until I was like 18.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm 30. I'm going to be 30. I'm 35. You're what, 31?
31.
So yeah, we wouldn't have even gone to the same high school.
Yeah, my dad worked for a company where he got free cell phones. So I would always like have a new cell phone.
Did you have Rogers?
No, Bell Mobility. But Rogers too, yeah.
I did one sponsorship for Rogers back in that's my last sponsorship.
Canadian.
Yeah, it was so random.
Why didn't I get that?
I don't. You got every sponsorship. You had Crest Whitening. You had every sponsorship.
I did have Crest. Oh my God.
I remember all your sponsorships.
I forgot about that one.
I was always so envious because you got
never
everything.
even asked me to use their toothpaste either. Just like you.
So what did you
I was like, do I get free whitening for this?
Oh, did you? Because their strips are a slay. I love their strips.
No, just free product.
Like just toothpaste, not the strips.
The strips, everything. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
3D whitening.
For life, did you still get them?
No.
Oh.
No.
Did you
Probably
get paid?
for like one box.
They're expensive. They're like $60.
Yeah.
No, you had all the good brand deals. Did you ever get like a McDonald's one or a fast food one?
No.
Never had those.
No.
Oh, I'm surprised.
I
you work
really
there.
need though. Yeah.
I mean, you really do because you actually eat their food and you like love it.
1 hour ago, literally.
Amazing, like
and before
cheeseburgers,
that, maybe
nuggets.
like 2-3 days ago.
Wow.
Like I love McDonald's.
Yeah, you're like the perfect sponsorship girly for them because they don't like fat people to advertise their food, but you actually eat their food. So they'd be like, oh, wow, you can look like this if you eat McDonald's. No, she just ate it and still just like so good. Yeah.
I am a little bloated though.
No, oh my God.
No, you feel it though. You feel
the
it.
eye roll, the collective eye roll from everybody.
Oscar's like, I work out and I look like this.
Like, you look so
That was hilarious. I was like, nice to meet you.
Oscar's is so great. No, we were talking about like the old YouTubers that we used to watch, but you don't keep up with anybody anymore.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I keep up with this. I love this podcast.
Do you actually watch?
I do. I watch it every single day.
Really?
Walk into like Gigi glamming or getting ready in the morning, I hear your voice and I'm like, Trisha.
Oh my God.
And I love that you film it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's my favorite because I listen to, I'm like a podcast like crazy person.
Do you? What do you listen to?
I listen to, I mean, let me go down the line. I listen to this, Canceled.
Canceled Icon. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. And let me go down the list.
That's
we're
all
done.
we know. No, when I saw your video, I saw you said that. I'm like, they're the only two podcasts that matter. No, they're great too.
No, I love. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh
and
my gosh.
I don't know. I listen to a bunch. I listen to like nerdy shit too.
Bitch Bible.
Bitch Bible
What's
with
that?
Jackie Schimmel.
Oh,
Really? With
She's
Jackie?
fucking iconic.
Who is she? Like,
she
I don't know
is-
anybody,
She's like
so
a
she would be huge.
comedian-esque. That's how I would describe her.
Hinge.
It's just
What did
her.
she talk about? Just by herself?
Just by herself.
What? That's hard to do a podcast just by yourself. Like,
You have to
no.
have a lot going on in your mind.
Oh my God.
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
How people do and be entertaining too. Oh
Oh, she's like unhinged entertaining.
my God, I gotta watch. Does she have a video format or just
No.
audio?
Just audio.
And so you listen to them.
Yep.
Do you still do Audible sponsorships?
Oh my God, I used to do them too. I used to do
Audible
once a
every
month.
minute. I love reading this book.
Yeah.
Or listening to
favorite,
this book.
Favorite perfume and book of the month.
Yes.
Trying to work it in.
Audible.com.
I'd be like, top rated books this month.
Right. You didn't listen to them?
No, I did.
Okay,
I've always been like a, honestly, it's very rare that I listen to music getting ready.
You just do podcasts now.
Yeah, mostly.
What happened to your podcast? Because it was so iconic.
I love doing it, but it was a deal. So we did 40 episodes, and
Yeah.
I was just kind of like, this is more work. Like, I was booking everybody. Everyone was
Oh,
coming over to my
really?
house. Yeah, like we were only getting like this amount of ads and like just money from it.
So you're just like, I'm over it. You were so good at it. Wait,
I
what
liked
happened?
it.
You don't have to answer this, but what happened to our podcast? Because I did an episode with you.
Oh,
And then
my
it never
God,
aired.
I forgot about this.
And I was like, oh no.
No, I forgot about this.
Tell me.
So
It's fine if they
it was
hated me.
during the they did. Yeah, the producers. They did.
No.
No, I'm not lying.
Oh my
It was during something, and you were supposed to be our first podcast.
Yes.
And I recorded with you when I was in Toronto.
Yes, I did it like over Zoom.
Yes.
And I was so excited.
And
I was like,
they were like, we can't upload this. And I was like, wait, why?
what?
Yeah, it was something. And I was like, what the f? This
okay,
is the start
Nat
of my.
just said because they can't hear the microphone. They can't hear with the microphone. Was that they were going to terminate the deal?
Yes.
If that was the first podcast.
Yes, but I don't remember why. I don't,
Okay,
it was
anyways.
something.
Oh my God. That's,
Yeah.
I love that you're so honest with me. And I love that because I was like, that's so weird. And usually people are like,
I forgot
I don't
about
know
that.
what happened. Like,
I didn't
went a
even-
different direction.
No, I didn't even think, well, we still did the podcast. I forget who was our first then, but yeah, I asked for the audio. I was like, well, if you guys don't want to post it,
Oh
like,
my
I
God.
want to post it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it
wouldn't
doesn't
give-
have to be on your platform, but like, I want to post it on YouTube
They
because it was
wouldn't give
really
it to you?
cute. No, they wouldn't give me the audio.
Oh my God.
It was very much like, no.
Oh my God.
I know. I was like, okay, I guess we move on. I'm like, this is awkward. That's like an hour of her time.
That might be like the worst thing I've ever heard. I'm like, oh my God. Because people are like nice and sugarcoat things. I'm like, okay, whatever, different direction. You're like, yeah, actually, they don't like me.
No,
But I love it.
You're like, did they hate me? I was like, yes.
But that's honestly what I've had with even this. I was having so many people pitch me to like people like Spotify, audio, like nobody like wanted me. So I'm like, we'll just do it ourselves. You know what I mean?
I'm very shocked at that. I feel like
Yeah.
you guys are going to get like a Spotify, like call her daddy deal.
I mean, I would love that. I would love a TV show or something. You know what I mean? You never know. I don't know. There is
Wendy
something.
Williams.
Oh my God, I would love. Will you be my first guest if I have a TV
Yeah,
show? That'd be so cute.
I'll be Oscar 2.0.
Oh my gosh. That's the best though about not having sponsors or producers. Like we don't have to worry.
You're doing the right thing.
Yeah, so that's why we're on Patreon. Thanks to our patrons because we don't have any sponsors, nothing. But it's honestly better that way. It's like freeing, and you don't have to listen to anybody.
Yeah,
like whatever.
Just be you, just Trish.
Just Trish. Just Trish and everybody else in the room. So you're not retired from YouTube.
Not entirely.
Yeah,
but
you like pop up here and there. Well,
I
now
do.
with the IVF, and I feel like you talked about the journey of like getting off testosterone or hormones and
yes.
Yeah.
Getting off testosterone.
Sorry, I know. Oh my gosh.
No. I knew what you meant, though. That's the thing. I'm like, yeah. I've actually made that mistake as well.
And I was like, you're the only person I'm not nervous about here. I'm just saying all the wrong things. I wasn't even making notes. I'm like, it's Gigi. It's
so are
fine.
drag queens men? Or what did you say?
We watched the season. I know this.
So good.
They did you on Snatch Game once, right? Like so many
Pheromone
seasons.
did me, yeah.
Yes. Did you love your impersonation?
I did.
Why did you say it like that?
Because
Yeah.
I think she went home that episode.
That's what happened with mine too. When
Really?
Sugar did me, she went home.
Yeah,
that
I think
episode.
Farrah went home when she did
Oh
me.
no, I think they just don't get it. Like they told me that Rue just doesn't love like influencer impersonations because he doesn't know them.
But you have to. You
But
can't
Rue
just
knows
say
you.
what they say. You have to like be a personality. Like it could be Trisha Paytas, but it could be like she's angry Trisha Paytas. Like she's bitchy Trisha
but
Paytas.
But they don't know. Like I definitely wouldn't expect anyone to know me. Like there's no way Rue's gonna be like, oh, that was a great Trisha Paytas.
But
Like
that's
he
the
doesn't
best
know.
thing about Snatch Game, though. You could be like a bottle of Coca-Cola, but you're like a bratty Coca-Cola, and he'll find it funny.
Oh no, but that Mona Lisa there was one that was like the Mona Lisa and it was horrible. Like you know what I mean? Like I feel like you just are like there's certain things that you
Yeah,
can't do.
because people have done like crazy people I don't know, but they're so funny.
Oh, so you like
that I'm
it.
like, yeah, oh my god, yeah, like it's like they're giving like acting and a
Right,
personality.
right, yeah.
Whereas I feel like mine, when Pheromone did me, love her to death, obsessed with her. She's a good friend of mine, but she was like throwing things behind her and saying like "stay gorgeous," and I'm like, well,
He's
that's
like,
not
no.
really funny.
I love Nex's reaction.
Oh yeah, she
Okay.
He refused to RSVP to our wedding.
Oh.
Like a week before, and I called him and was like, what the f***? It's not a birthday party.
I was just
We
trying to
have
be
so many
sweet.
issues with that. Yeah,
He's a good friend.
You're trying. That's wild.
I said, don't come. I'm invited.
Did you? Were you on the phone with her?
Yeah.
No, people are so disrespectful when it comes to weddings.
They
They're like
are.
people will
They
like
treat it like a party.
Totally. Like they just like some people just showed up and I was like, but you can't just show up like we don't have the sets. Or some people just didn't show up that RSVP'd. I'm like, well, we had dinner
we're
for
paying
you.
for plates.
Literally
and
so much.
Yeah.
I'm sure Montecito's expensive because 4 Seasons was $100,000 minimum for food for people. Like you had to pay $100,000.
Ooh, I wonder what ours was.
I'm sure it was more. Did you still follow? You still follow people that you don't like?
Yeah.
Do you mute them?
Yes.
Okay.
I will mute.
I love a hard unfollow.
There's so much bullshit already on the screen.
Right,
You
right,
gotta
right.
like get rid of it.
Yeah, I think it speaks so much though when someone like unfollows someone.
It definitely
it's
does.
very like, this is it.
I unfollowed Colleen.
Did you follow her in the first place?
I did. I checked. I said this.
Wait, were you friends with? I never thought you were friends with
No,
her.
we weren't. No, just
You
followed
just
her.
followed.
'Cause
Did you collab? Did you ever do like Miranda Sings?
I don't think I did. No.
No. You're like, I don't know, maybe.
I mean, if I did, I forgot.
No, because I never like pictured you in like that. You never had a group. Like you were never like a group. You kind of just went with everybody. Everyone
Yeah,
loved you.
yeah.
You were iconic because we used to hang out a lot with Shane and
Yes.
Drew. There was like a moment. There was like I don't know a few months where we like hung out all the time, and you were so good. I rewatched the movie, the little short film that you did. Remember where
Hate
you were like
Myselfie?
yes,
Yeah.
where you were like the Regina George.
The
you were like
bitch,
you were
yes.
so good at acting, and I
Oh,
was like,
yeah,
how come
thanks.
you never pursued it?
I don't know. I went to like a few acting classes and it was just really cringe. Everyone there was like really weird. So I just didn't.
Like was it like improv where you're like
Yes. They were like
oh.
cry and like scream. I was like, oh my God. It's like, I don't want to do that.
You don't have to do acting classes. You just be in a movie. Like you are you. You
No,
can
I
just
would,
be.
I would love to.
So like if someone offered you a part, you'd be like absolutely.
Absolutely.
Like going on White Lotus or something. You actually could be on White Lotus because you're so like you're actually so talented. You're
Oh my
actually
God,
like the
thanks.
aesthetic of it. You know what I mean?
You think?
Yeah, I think that would be
Thanks.
so iconic. Oh my God, they're going to Thailand in February to shoot.
Oh,
so
I could
maybe
be the lady boy.
No, what?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No. Oh my God. No, you're the socialite. You're the heiress. I mean, you literally are because you have the Getty name too. You're literally like a Getty heiress. Like,
Hello.
That's
Producers,
everything.
hit me up.
Can I ask you a question? This is like so off the cuff,
Yeah.
but like, is Getty Images? Do you guys own that?
Yes, Nats and I own it.
Is it related to you?
Yeah, no, we created it.
My uncle started it.
Oh wow! So it's in your family.
Yeah.
I need to get my pictures on there because I only have 2, and I don't know how people get.
What do you mean? Go to red carpets.
I never get invited to that. I don't get anything. I get invited to
Okay,
nowhere.
next
But
one we go
can
to,
I
you're
just
coming.
submit my photos to you?
Oh, yeah, we've done that before, too.
Have you?
Yeah, there's been a deal where they're like, okay, these photos you submit will be on Getty Images. And it's photos I've taken on my phone.
No way.
And I Facetune them.
That's what we gotta do.
And they're on Getty Images with the little thing.
Really?
And I'm like, my face is so edited here.
That's
I'm like,
what you
how
need.
does that work?
Because when people like People Magazine or something, they use photos of me and it's from like Celebrity Big Brother from like 10 years ago, and it's like only images on Getty Images. So I was like, use better photos, but they only use the Getty ones. And I'm like, why Getty? And why do people keep the watermark on there?
It's illegal to remove it unless you buy the image.
Oh, yeah, a bunch of people are getting sued.
Oh, so but isn't that even make them look cheaper? Like, why don't you just buy the image? Like you're just
Well, because
screenshotting.
it's like $500 per image.
It's expensive to license it for. You can license it to put it on a T-shirt.
Oh.
Like,
Bougie.
So bougie.
Oh my God, they're so smart. Your uncle
Yeah.
is so smart.
I know, right?
And the only company that has that is like Getty Images. Like everyone knows Getty, and I was like, I wonder if they're the Gettys that know.
Well, Nats and I own it, guys. You heard it here first.
Getty Oil, Getty Museum.
The Getty Villa in Malibu.
That's so bougie. Oh my
So
God.
I've never even been.
Wait, really?
No, I've never
Wait,
been.
Why? That's so it's your namesake.
I don't know. I missed a party there one time.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there was a birthday party there one
And
time.
you didn't go?
No, I missed.
Have you?
I had to work or something.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
That's our villa as well. I've never been.
Will your kids be Getty or will you have hyphen? Will it be like Gorgeous Getty?
Ooh, I don't know.
Because Gorgeous is such a cool name too. Like Gigi, Gorgeous Getty, and like your kids be Gorgeous. Like we're married, but we
Maybe-
still have hyphenated names.
The first name of the kid will be Gorgeous, and the last name will be Getty.
Ooh.
Gorgeous Getty.
I know. I'm like, can you please tell me the name? She wouldn't tell me your guys' name for your first. I was like,
Oh yeah, I wasn't gonna spill that. I was like, Nats will kill me. No.
I mean, I get
It's
it.
just
I get
like
it.
you never know.
Yeah, but then sometimes you just say it. Like I said Elvis because I was so scared Kourtney Kardashian was gonna name it. So I'm like, our baby's Elvis before
You
I was
said
even
it really
pregnant.
soon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I was like, I just need to say it before someone
It's
steals
like
it.
Paris too. She always said her baby girl's going to be named London.
Really?
Yeah, always.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Do you think she did it after The Sweet Life of Zen Cody? Like she like saw the show and she's like, that's a cool name.
I saw a clip of her actually talking about this, but I forget what she said. I doubt it. There's no way.
Oh, but that's so like
It's
such a
we-
coincidence.
Yeah,
like you know
I
what I
think
mean?
she's always been obsessed with cities, though.
Right, because her son is Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that what it's
Yeah.
named after, or is it named after the bird? Okay.
Yeah. Well, the bird too.
Yeah. Okay. It's like a double meaning.
Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix, Arizona is iconic. Have you been? It's actually so
I've
cute.
never been. I want to go to the Amangari.
it's in Utah.
I want to go there
I thought
too.
that was Arizona.
Oh, with like the red caves. And
Yeah.
I want to go too, but it's like so hard to like get a reservation. There's only like 7 rooms.
Yeah,
so
it's very bougie.
I wanted to go there too.
Maybe
so
we'll go
bad.
on like a trip in with Tart there or something.
I don't think Tart is going to Amangari.
Who knows?
Did you ever go on those brand trips?
No, I'm so pissed.
Wait,
I
why?
turned a few down. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm talking like beach one.
What do you guys do for your anniversary? Do you guys go full out?
Depends on the year.
This year is 5. We're gonna go to Vegas and redo a wedding. So you're obviously
Wait,
invited.
what?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be so fun. I could do like in the Whitechapel,
White
like.
apple, leather jacket.
Elvis, whole bit.
Oh, I love. Oh my God, maybe Elvis can come. When is the
Uh-huh.
wedding?
July.
Okay, yeah.
July 12th.
Oh my gosh.
Anybody in Vegas, see you there.
Yeah, that's so fun. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, that's gonna be fun. So just like, what are you gonna wear? Leather.
No,
you wearing
probably
the
like a
leather?
little slutty white dress.
Yeah, that's so cute when people do that.
Like a garter.
Oh man,
Yeah.
and just be like short. I know. I always wanted that wedding. I always thought because you guys had such an elegant, beautiful wedding, and now you're like, let's renew our vows in
Yeah, let's
short.
be trashy. Like take a
I
shot
love
of Jack
it.
Daniels or something.
Are you guys gonna do a full? Like, is it gonna be a lot of people there? It's gonna be like a big thing.
I don't know. Definitely a lot less. I feel like because the wedding was like a lot, this will be like less.
What did you think about having a big wedding?
So ours was 250 something like that.
That
People.
was big. You had a big wedding,
But that's not as big as like I've seen. So it kind of was like
Sophia Richie, I guess, had like
right,
yeah,
like
but,
1,000.
Yeah,
Like people like go
but
all out.
250 is big.
To me at the time it was. To us at the time it was, right? But now I'm like, could have invited more.
Really?
Yeah.
Because there's no way you could have talked to every single person there. Like,
No, I definitely like loved every single person there though.
yeah, but did you actually get? Because like we literally talked to everyone for 5 seconds, and that was it. And I felt so bad. I was like, everyone came to this wedding, and you don't
It
get to
is
talk
a lot
to
of
them.
pressure. Yeah, I remember when I came up to you guys, I felt even bad taking your time because I'm like, they're so busy.
I
This
hate
is their day.
that.
Yeah,
No,
I was
but I
like-
hate that people feel that way because we want to party and like dance with you guys and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Like that's what's so frustrating about weddings.
Yeah, I think a lot of people also too like take up your time. I remember, but right as you know how like you go out and like get introduced to everyone as like Mr. and Mrs. whatever.
Yeah.
This girl that I invited, who I love, but she was so drunk, she was like crying to me, saying like, "We need to spend more time
I know,
together."
I know,
and
I know.
I love you, and I was like,
Open it.
"Oh my god!" I was like,
why? When you guys?
No, like she was keeping me
no,
up from
no.
going out, and like the mic was on. It was
Oh
like
my God.
everyone
Did
was
anyone
waiting.
say something? Your bridesmaids or something? Like, excuse me.
No, it was just him and I and her.
Oh my.
I was like,
God.
"There's read the room."
Dance,
Oh, that's-
walking into the like banquet.
Oh.
It was really, really cringe.
Oh,
I was like,
awkward.
"Oh my god!" So like, I feel like a lot of other people feel like the need
But
to
were you
take your
that
time.
Close to that person? You weren't that close.
I used to be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, you know her.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I literally went by myself to your wedding. We'll cut this part back in, but I went by myself because it was so iconic. I remember I had like a date lined up and he bailed on me, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go by myself. So I drove up that day and I drove back the same day because I was like, oh, it's like
I remember you had the long blonde hair.
a little wig moment. Yeah,
It was so good. I think it's like your profile photo.
literally yes, it was so good. Well, it's because I was literally bald. That was the year I stopped bleaching my hair because I was like losing my hair. So I
That
was
wig
like,
was great.
thank you.
And I think you wore like turquoise or something
Yeah, oh
to
my
the
god,
wedding.
you have such a I love because I did get pictures with you guys because I'm the same way where I'm very like I don't want to bug, especially when you have like your family there. It's just like I don't know, you just don't want to be that
Just
person. But
hi and bye. Like,
Yeah, but it
hi,
was-
thank you. It's great to see you.
yeah,
Bye.
and I think that's what people should do when it's such a big wedding. And our guests were like that. It was like a meet and greet. It was like 10 seconds, and they would like go through.
Yeah,
like we
there
just
was,
stood
like, a
there.
line.
There was a line.
There was a line.
I loved it though. It made it easy. We didn't dance. We didn't see anyone. It was just like that's why we had a smaller one in Hawaii. And I was like, oh, I kind of like wish we would have had like a just smaller in general. But,
Yeah. You
but
kind of
it's
are
cute.
signing yourself up for it too.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna have a wedding with a lot of
Yeah.
people, you kind of got to
But you
entertain.
were great. You like danced like we danced for like 5 seconds, and we danced and we took pictures together. Like I had pictures with you guys.
Yep.
I'll insert them for you, or edit. Oscar will insert them for you.
Thank you,
I'll
Oscar.
send them. I love it. I felt very bougie. It felt very. It was such a fancy wedding. It was the most
so
beautiful
fun.
wedding. I don't think I've been to anyone else's wedding but your guys's.
Really?
Yeah, I really don't.
I love a wedding.
Me too.
It's
I
so
think
fun.
they're
Everyone's there to
so-
have so much fun.
And it's like love, and it just feels right and stuff like that.
Everyone's in the same mindset. They're just there to have a good time, celebrate.
That's why I was shocked to see you guys at ours. I was like, oh my god, because I know you guys are busy, and
Wouldn't
so when
miss it.
that's why I know you're real friends, and that's why I always felt that way. I was like, no, these are like real friends.
I also love that you requested everyone wear white.
oh, thank God.
Love that.
Thanks.
It was so good.
Well, thank God, our wedding. I can just say, okay, our original budget was $200,000. That wedding cost $400,000, but it looked like a $50,000 wedding.
Oh
it
my
was
God,
like
no, it
bright
didn't.
lights. There was no lighting. We didn't have a band at one point. Like last minute, we had to call Elvis for $2,000. Like it was just like we got. I don't know what happened to
Did you
our
have
money.
a planner?
Yeah, it was just. I don't think people knew how to
that
budget.
planner.
It was a mess. We spent like half of our budget. Anyways, it ended up being so expensive, and it looked so cheap. And I was so thank God we pointed that as the guest dressed in white because we wanted Winter Wonderland. We wanted snow falling like Christine Quinn. We wanted white trees, and like the whole budget, $400,000 was spent on what? We have no idea. Curtains, she said.
That's
Drapes.
crazy.
Yeah.
You think that she robbed you? Like she took the money?
No, I don't want to say that, but I don't know. I think everything was just budgeted poorly. Like our photographer was like 50,000. Or it was 30,000. That was what it was. 30,000.
No,
yeah.
we were talking about this. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, was our photographer that much? Because I heard you talk about
you
this.
guys were bougie photographers though. Like that was like Kardashian.
I don't think it was that much money,
I know who it
though.
was because I was going to book them, and they were literally like 80,000 when I inquired,
Including the videographer, though.
including the videographer and
A package like deal video.
Yeah. No
yeah.
prints or anything. It was just like that.
I disappeared for like 10 minutes. There was like another one.
No, Nats, you are just the ultimate hype man for sure. Just always. That's why I love you. Even before this has happened, when you texted me last week, I thought that was like such a sign. I was just like, oh my God, because we had been talking about Gigi for so long, and I was like, that's such a sign. Okay, bye.
I was going to let you guys do your thing.
I like talking in the microphone. Yay, Nats Getty. Oh my gosh, how are you?
Pretty good.
Oh my gosh, you look so good. How are you? How's life?
Good, yeah.
Are you ready to be a parent?
Yeah, I feel like I've been, this sounds like lame, but there's so many signs right now. Like you announcing your second child. I cried. Like literally I cried just because I was like, oh my God. It's just like, I feel like I'm just ready. I found my person. Gigi is like my one only person forever. I don't think that you're ever like prepared totally to have a kid, but I feel like I'm in love. I have my job that I love, like designing. I brought you a hoodie.
Oh, thank you. I still have the pink one, like from years ago. I love it.
But so like I'm as stable in that part of my life. Like I got my health together because I had like a really gnarly moment. Like last year, I had to go to the Mayo Clinic for like 5 days with Gigi. Found out I have fibromyalgia and like a really intense thyroid problem. So I started going to therapy every week, working out every single day, completely focused on like health and wellness and like removing the toxins from my life. So I feel like I can't be at a better place to create a family. I mean, I started my family the second I met Gigi, like let's be real.
Yeah.
But I'm like ready for a child. Like if we decided to have like the surrogate get pregnant tomorrow, I'd be fucking ready.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
And you guys are doing 2. You're gonna put 2 at a time.
That's a Gigi call.
Yeah.
But I'm down for whatever. I don't give a shit.
Wow.
I'm stoked. I want to be a dad. Like, yeah.
Did you always want to be a dad? Did you always like feel it in you, or did it change?
I never thought about it.
Really?
It was just getting married. Even was like never on my mind because I was just like very unhealthy in a very different place. Like you can relate. Like we both are like open about our struggles with like mental health and like drugs and stuff. So like my focus was like getting up and like doing that, and then I met Gigi and it changed. It's funny, like I told my accountant like 6 months into dating Gigi, you need to start transferring like 50% of like what I make into a savings account because I know I'm gonna marry her and I need to buy a ring.
Oh my god!
And she was like, "What? Okay."
Oh my god!
So like I knew from the get-go. So as
That's
soon
goals.
as I met G and just like
You just knew.
I knew it was giving wedding,
Family.
marriage, family.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. It is beautiful. You guys, like, the love, like, Gigi changed so much, too, since meeting you. You know, just being, I don't know, just being full, just fulfilled and stuff. And it changes you.
Yeah.
Like, love changes you. And I always
really
looked up to you
does.
guys' relationship because you guys were always just, you were a team. You were a duo. It wasn't, like, separate people. You guys were, like, a team, a duo.
Yeah, that's what I love is like the unconditional like support and love. And that's why I love you guys together too, because I feel like you're like so unapologetically you, and Gigi is the same way. So finding someone that just like rides for you so
Yes.
hard is like
It's
goals.
beautiful, and I didn't think it was possible. Like, I literally just saw you doing it for Gigi, and I was like, I'd never seen any other person do this, and I
Yeah.
thought it was so beautiful. And it's cool that there's guys out there like that. There's actually more than you think.
Yeah.
You know? And because you are just, like, your own, like, you are an icon on yourself, you know what I mean? With Strike Oil and stuff like that. It is so cool to see that, to be, like, you are, like, just hype her up so much, and it's beautiful.
I
and
love it.
I can't wait to see you guys as, like, parents. When I saw that you guys had all the embryos and that you were doing it, I was like, oh my gosh, this makes so much sense. And they're going to have so much love, and that baby's going to be so spoiled. And
Oh
it's
my
just
God,
going to be
yeah.
little Getty babies. Oh my gosh.
Hanging out with yours.
Oh,
We're
I
gonna have like a little
can't-
gang.
I'm so excited. Play dates are so fun.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's going to be so much fun.
I can't wait.
Oh my gosh. And
Yeah.
so what does your family think? Are they excited for you?
They're
Like
so
your mom?
pumped. My mom is like over the moon. She told me on Thanksgiving, she's converting my old room in like her house into a room for the baby.
Oh my gosh,
So,
that's
like,
so
yeah.
cute. And you guys always like embrace Gigi. I remember with the Dubai when you were
Oh my
like detained there,
God.
that your mom and you just like went and like literally
Yeah.
saved her.
Yeah.
And I just remember thinking like, you have the security forever. It's like so great how you guys, and that was soon into you guys dating, right?
Really soon. Really like really, really fresh. And like, by the way, I just come off of being in the Congo on a UN peacekeeping trip. So like my nerves were shot to shit. I had just been in a literal war zone, and I went to Dubai to like chill out before like the next half of that trip.
Oh, and then it was
And then that happened.
Oh.
Like I was a wreck, but yeah, we just like figured it out, like rallied. My mom was on the phone with like people at the White House, like just like doing the craziest
I mean, that's the ultimate. That's the Getty goals right there. Marrying into that.
We were just like, we got to figure this out.
Oh.
And yeah, that was crazy.
Wow. And
Yeah.
how do you feel about being on camera, like being in vlogs? Because you're not on it a lot.
I think in the beginning it was really uncomfortable for me because like it was so not my world, like whatsoever. But I grew into it, and I think now is like my prime, even though like Gigi doesn't like vlog as much or whatever. But I was so insecure then because I had no idea who I was, and now I'm like, I know exactly who the Nats Getty is.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, so it was like a strange journey, like coming into like the YouTube world and like being a part of it. But yeah, I think it's dope.
What was the turning point or the transformation where you just felt like, okay, now I feel like myself, like you feel comfortable aging or just
yeah, I
getting
think
older?
figuring out who I was, transitioning was a huge part of it. The comments in the beginning were really difficult for me. Like, 'cause I just wasn't used to it. Like, you and Gigi have been dealing with this for like 100
16 years. Yeah, literally.
Like,
So
you like
Like
just
100.
grew up like getting like hatred. I didn't have that. So like when I saw like responses like that, it just like I remember like sobbing in Gigi's arms one day, and it was just so intense, and I just like didn't know what to do.
That's wild. That's intense.
So I told G, like, let's do a video where I'm like, you know what? Like, I actually did have an insane, like, oxy problem. Gigi was the one that, like, saved me and pulled me out of it. So, like, fuck you guys. And I think, like, after that, I was like, let's kill it. Like, this is exactly who I am. I have nothing to hide.
Yeah, you guys are, that openness that you both have, especially like you, because you haven't done it like your whole life on camera.
Right.
Like that's so hard.
Yeah.
It's so scary. It's like to put it out there.
It's bizarre, but now it's like the world that I live in.
Yeah.
And like I finally like feel like chill with myself. So it's like, bring it. I don't give
It's
a
so
shit.
cool to see. And I think it's like inspiring on just so many levels, like being open about like drug addiction and stuff like that. You know, people don't know. And I think that inspires like so many people, especially when they look at you and think like, oh, you have it all. You like come from money, you have all this stuff. So
Yeah,
they think
people
like, what's
have
your
no
problems?
idea.
Yeah.
And that's why I've actually like I've told this to Gigi, and I've told this to you. When I texted you, I like looked back through our texts, and I remember like one text where I just like hit you up because you were going through some shit, and I just like told you how much I respected you for like being open and honest about it, because like we have a very similar past with like sexual abuse, drug stuff, mental health, and like you being real about it was like such a eye-opening thing for me, and I was like, this is powerful. Yeah. And so I've like always just really, I just want to say I like respect you so much for always being so fucking real.
And you've always been that. It's like weird. I've always felt that connection with you, and like never knowing that, you know, without us ever vocalizing or saying it, because you've always been so empathetic, and you've always been so like just warm and welcoming every time I've come to your house, and holidays, all the stuff like that. You guys always invited me, and it's just like, it's so. And like just having that connection with you is like, you just know, without having to say it, you just know we've like been through the same stuff. And so I've always appreciated that, you know. I love you so much. I'm so happy you're here. I mean, like, seriously, like, I'm so happy for you guys, just like your whole journey and everything. It just,
Thank you.
I mean, you guys have been together a long time too. How long? Like
6-7 years.
Wow.
It's about to be 8. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so wild. That's great. That's why I always think you're like older too. You both are just like so young, just turned 30 and stuff like that. But I was like, oh, I always think of you as so much older because you've been together so long.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. Oh my gosh. And you both still look so good. You know what I mean?
you.
Like, it's amazing. So young. What is with Strike Oil now? So do you sell the shirts and stuff online?
Yeah, online this is like new, coming out soon. I was selling at Fred Siegel for 2 seasons. We basically sold out, which was nuts.
Wow.
We're in talks with like a bunch of other stores.
Wow.
And I'm opening a storefront.
Where?
In Koreatown.
No
Yeah,
way.
so it's my studio, and then the front is going to be a store.
Oh, okay. Did I go to your studio, or was it August? I went
We
to someone.
shared. Oh yeah, because we
Was that
fit
Culver?
you
God, I think it was for the
situation.
Super Bowl. I think I like had a
no,
little outfit for the Super Bowl party.
Demonetized but not devalued.
Oh my God. The fact that you remember it, I was demonetized. That was so good. Yes, literally.
Yeah, I came up with it. I
That
was like, let's throw Trisha a party because like this is so unfair. Like we need to celebrate you. And we made a flyer. We had a banner.
Yes! Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
I'm still
We got
demonetized.
We got
Unsponsored.
all your favorite food. We ordered from like
yes.
15 different restaurants.
my God.
Chance to Britney Spears.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I have it. Like the table.
Yeah,
I'm on the table.
Yeah.
Whose house was that? Was that Scott's?
Scott's,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, I remember. And you were like
Yeah.
carrying up my dress.
Yeah, it looked like a wedding.
Yeah. It was,
the
yeah. And the
stairs.
dress was sick. And it was like a black underneath. And then it had this like white. It was almost like the one you wore. It was like so big. That was so much fun. Oh, my gosh.
Well, I love you.
I love
I'm gonna
you
give
too.
Gigi her chair back.
Okay, yeah, you guys can both honestly fit on it. We need like, it's bling.
Wait, what is that one? What does it say? Horny and ashamed.
Kind of true. Yeah, no, I get it. He goes, it's a joke.
It's pretty. The
I kind
color.
of love it though. Honestly, me sometimes though. Like when we watched okay, I bring this up to you probably didn't watch it. You know what I'm gonna say? Did you watch The Idol?
No.
Oh, really? With the
No.
late Rose Depp, you're not
I know
into
the
it.
song.
Wait, what song? The song from the show?
I'm just a freak.
I
Yeah.
know the song, but didn't see the show.
It's like everywhere.
Oh, really?
That's what I saw. That's what I know.
That's all you know. Oh. Well, the show made me really horny and ashamed. Like, I remember I'd get so turned on.
For the weekend.
Yeah, which I didn't even know him before the show, but it's
I
such
don't
a
know.
hot...
Yeah.
Did you know him? Do you know him?
No, don't know him. But
like,
I
you know
know
his
his like
music?
plastic surgery face.
But that's fake, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
That's
it was.
the
It definitely
only
was fake.
thing that I've seen him do.
I never saw anything he was in. I literally had no idea who it was. At first, I'm like, who is this guy? And then Mo's like, he's like The Weeknd. And I was like, I don't know who that is.
I didn't even know he acted.
Did you know? Yeah. You knew, but you didn't?
One of the biggest, greatest
The song?
He makes
I
like
know.
good music.
But
of our generation.
that's what people say. He's the biggest,
Really?
but never heard, like Blinding Lights, never heard of it before this show.
Oh,
yeah.
I did. I have.
You knew that? How's
Yeah.
it go? Do you know?
No,
Sing it.
but I know the name of it. Wait, how does it go? Oh yeah,
I don't know The Hills.
The Hills.
I don't
And
even know
in the
it.
music video, the car explodes behind him.
Oh, I actually don't know that one, and I'm like a Weekend fan now.
I don't know
Do
how
you
it
know that
goes.
song? I've never heard The Hills. You can play
I know
it.
the music video though. Yeah,
I don't think I even know the song.
it's like literally everywhere. You're
you
gonna
would
know
love
it.
The Idol though,
Would
because
I?
she's like a pop star,
Yeah.
and she has all these people start moving into her house. Like The Weeknd's like this like really shady like drug. Anyways, it's a whole
He's
thing.
a drug
but
dealer.
Kind of. I don't know what he is. He's kind of just like shady
Yeah.
and like is like a cult leader and all this cult. Troye Sivan. Do you remember Troye Sivan on
Yes,
YouTube?
I love.
He's so good in the show. Like I feel like you would really like
Oh,
it.
I
And
didn't
she's
know
like
he
a
was in it.
pop girly. Yeah, and he's like her. It's so good.
Okay,
And anyways,
hey-o.
the show made me horny. I was constantly like clenching, and I was like, oh my god. And then like Moses was right next to me, and I was like weirdly embarrassed, and I like didn't want him to like watch
Horny
it
and
with me.
ashamed.
Yeah, that's what it reminded
Here we
me of.
go.
So it actually is real.
But you're over the weekend now. You said.
Oh my god, you really do keep up. Yeah,
I do.
I'm only over it because he hasn't acknowledged me. You know what I mean? Like.
What if he did?
Oh, I would be like his number one fan
Obsessed
forever.
again.
You know, like, because like Donny Osmond, you know, I like loved him for so long. So when he was on the podcast, I was like, oh my God, I love you even more. But like The Weeknd hasn't acknowledged my tweets or anything.
Yeah.
So.
What does Donny Osmond do? I know he has a show in Vegas, but
He has
like,
a show
is
in
it
Vegas.
stand up or?
No, he's like a singer from the 70s. Like he's like 64 and I like loved him for so.
Okay.
Speaking of Vegas,
Yeah.
we should talk about our Vegas experience. The
Oh,
iconic
yes.
Britney Spears.
Britney Spears moment.
Was that the only time you met Britney or did you ever do the meet and greet again?
No, that was the one time. And did
Okay.
we really meet her?
It
We
was so
said
quick.
hi.
I know, and we thought we were at the end, so we were gonna get like time with her. And it was-
Yes. Oh, I was
didn't
like,
get to say
she's
hi.
gonna love us. We're in tutus.
That's what I thought
She was
too.
scared. She was scared
well,
of
looking
us.
back now, she's going through like a rough time, so she probably would just have like a lot going on.
Yeah, like I don't even want to do this. Do you remember we
Oh,
saw
yeah.
her kids
Yes.
during
and-
the tour?
Yes, and the mom too. I think. I
Yeah.
think they were like, they were
Going
like
up the back. We were like,
Yeah.
were those just her fucking little boys?
just like walking around and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah, it was wild, and I thought the same thing. I thought she would like love us. I'm like, oh, she's gonna like love us.
same because we were vetted before from like her security or whatever.
That's right. Yeah.
We went through like a little terminal with like all the
Waiting
Yeah,
and-
like
yeah.
the metal machine.
Yeah.
And they're like, so Brittany's very busy. Brittany's very stressed.
Yeah.
She has a show to do.
They did say
you
that,
know.
yes.
So you got to think of what to say
Yeah.
to her. Keep it short, keep it brief.
Yes.
And I was like, I don't fucking know what to say to her. There's so much
What did
pressure
you
now.
say?
I said that toxic changed my life.
And what did she say?
She probably just laughed
She's
at
just
me.
like, she didn't say anything. I said hi.
I
and
think she
that's
was like,
it. Yeah.
Because we were also, guys, to paint the picture, let's insert photo here.
Insert photo.
We were in
Where'd
like
Oscar go?
the most
You
obnoxious
laughed for a
tutus
minute.
of life.
Why did we do that?
I don't know.
I was doing the hair to be inspired by that today. I was giving very pageant.
Well, I remember I went over to your house. We got both of our hair
glam.
and makeup done and then went.
and then we couldn't get your like extensions out because they were so teased and matted.
They were matted.
They were just like
Because I did tight little curls.
Yeah, and
I
it was
don't know
like
what I was
super
thinking.
teased, and we couldn't get it out. It was like wild. Yeah, I feel like that was like the only, not the only time, but that was like one of the few times I remember having like deep conversation on the plane. We had a conversation about because your mom recently passed.
Yes.
And so that was like the one time I feel like we talked about it. Because that's why I was so excited to have you on the podcast because like we never, and for some good reason, like we never went deep. Like I was never like, oh, when did you know? Because it's just like,
Yeah.
what do you bring that up in conversation? That's why I was excited to have you on the podcast. But in that moment, I remember going to Vegas. You talked about your mom and it like broke my heart because like I've never grieved or anything or like lost.
Yeah.
So when I hear people talk about, it, I'm just like, I can't even imagine.
I know, you tear up too.
And it like, oh my God, it makes me so sad on so many levels, you
Mm-hmm.
know, for just at such a young age and she's such a young age and just for, I don't know, it's just.
Just sad.
And this thing about your own kids and being so young, like leaving your daughter at 19 years old on this planet, like it's just, anyways.
I know. After all that hard work raising them, I can't even imagine.
know.
Just so unfair.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean, that's a whole other issue. I don't understand how people like even get through that. I
Yeah.
mean, does
Yeah.
it ever get easier? It's just.
100%.
It
Yes.
does.
I think, having people around you that you love that you can talk to definitely helps.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm the exact same way as you. Like, I don't know if I would ever get deep with someone, especially someone that lost a parent. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I would ever even bring it up if I had never lost a parent. Because it's like, you don't know what state they're in. You don't know how to relate or anything
Mm-hmm.
like that. I like to keep everything like light and fluffy. And I think that was like definitely our time to bond.
Yeah.
You know, but like we're both kind of the same. We're like bubbly and like having fun and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it does definitely get easier. I'd say, you know, when I was dating my ex, yeah. That was
The one in the movie?
yeah, the
Okay.
one that was literally the first time I had been really close with someone else who I wasn't related to, like not a brother of mine,
Yeah.
or like not a best friend who's like my chosen family. So I got to like let it out that way, and
Yeah.
I feel like you know, being with your husband and like me now being with mine, like I can talk to somebody about it,
Yeah.
rather than keeping it all bottled up. Because they do say that there's like, you know, 7 stages of grief or whatever. You know.
I don't know.
Oh, it's like anger, denial. I don't know. There's
Oh, like
7.
acceptance at the end. Oh.
Yeah, and I definitely went through like all of those, but then I was talking to somebody the other day, I forget who, but we were talking about like there are 7 stages or feelings of grief, but like you go through hundreds of feelings of grief. Like it's like, of course, was it?
I don't know who said this. That's me all the time. I'm like, someone said this. Literally, I only talk to Moses.
Yeah.
Always. Oh my God, we're so the same.
Oh my God.
That was me.
Oopsies. Tea. So I was talking to Nats.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, I was like, of course I fucking felt 7 the feelings or stages of grief because I went through them all.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's like completely normal. But yeah, it gets way easier. Like I'm not like crying every day anymore.
And like that's how I feel. Like I'm like, now that I have like a family, I feel like I could handle it better. But when I was like had no one by me, like I was lived alone and had I don't know how I would even like
Yeah.
survive. You know what I mean? I
Very,
still
very
think it'd be
tough.
very hard. But
Yeah.
So back to the Vegas trip. We went to Brittany.
Yes.
Well, did you go? Oh, it was just one night. We went.
It
Did
was
we-
one night and then we fell asleep in bed. Didn't go out.
I felt so bad because I knew you were such a club person. Like you'd go out
I
with
was
Rika,
such a clubber.
and I thought Rika was so cool. Like I still love her. I still think she's so cool. But back then I thought she was just so cool. And you guys would go to clubs together, and I was like, oh, I can never be that girl because I can never stay out late.
Yeah, we got home and I was like, so what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
We have no plans, but like we gotta find a club. And you were like, I don't know.
I'm like,
and then
I'm
we just
gonna
went to
sleep.
bed.
But you went to bed too, which I thought was very sweet
Yeah.
of you. Because I was like, I know you could have like gone out. We were in Vegas. We were like at the Palm, so you could have like gone out to any of the clubs, and you stayed in.
Yep. And that
was
gorgeous
cute.
huge bed. Oh, I remember it still.
Oh my God! And they have a pool in the bathroom. I don't think they
Yeah.
even have the barbecue. I don't even think the Palms is around anymore. Is it?
Yeah, I wonder because they have the Playboy suite there too, right?
Yeah, and I think it's gone.
Gag.
Yeah, Vegas is like so different now. Where do you guys stay? Do you go to Wynn?
The Wynn, yes, we're actually going to the Fontainebleau opening next week. They're opening
Wow.
a
Do they like invite you?
yeah.
Oh my God. You have like the dream life. Like you are like the
Oh my
influencer
God,
I always wanted to
stop.
be. I think that's why I like loved you so much. I felt
I
like
want to be you with your own TV show.
Okay, when I get the TV show, then it'd be cool.
You're
but-
gonna get a TV show. Let's be
my
real.
God, and then you come on to promote your reality show or
Growing Up Getty.
That's everything. We should be on Real Housewives together.
Oh, I'm so down.
That'd be
So
everything, right?
I think you already have the prerequisite: a kid and a husband.
Do you have to have a baby on the
I don't know. They
think,
love
like-
when you have kids, though.
Oh, because I remember who's the guy? Like Slade. Slade, is that his name? Slade. Yeah.
Oh,
He had-
with Gretchen.
Yeah, and a couple other people. He was with someone else before Gretchen, and they didn't have kids for so long. I think. Yeah.
You know who you're reminding me
We
of right
had
now?
kids.
Housewives. Denise Richards.
Oh.
No, in her heyday, like her hot. Doesn't she kind of look like her?
No. I think.
I
What's
swear,
in your
like, no,
water?
like I mean, obviously gorgeous. Yeah.
No, I mean Denise Richards has a very chiseled, thin face.
No, you look.
Okay.
You're giving me Denise
I was
right
like,
now.
I only
You
think
just
of-
looked at me and I was like, whoa.
Because like Denise Richards, I think of that last scene on Housewives where she's kind of like slurring her words talking to Erica.
Oh no,
And I was
they
like-
shouldn't have allowed that on TV.
Do you think something was wrong?
Oh, absolutely. I
Oh.
think she was like blackout.
Oh, really?
That was so embarrassing.
Why
And I
did they?
think-
Oh, so there was something. I thought maybe she said she was sick. She's like, I have a cold or something. And I
No,
was like, oh.
she was like, her jaw was like swinging.
Because Erica did say something. She goes, I know I'm high right now, but like, what's her?
Yeah.
Like-
No, Denise said something in that scene and Erica just busted out laughing at her. Like
that's
in her
why.
face. Like, it's so funny.
No, that show's kind of unhinged. I mean,
It
I don't
is.
watch. I see clips of it, but yeah.
I love watching. I
Wait,
love Housewives.
oh, you love
I
it?
would 100% go on.
Oh, I never see. I just see clips of
They
it.
actually pitched me before and they said that I was too young.
Oh,
And
okay.
I was like, all right.
Yeah,
I think the
guess.
youngest housewife though is like 35. So it's like I'm
You're
not
getting
that much
there.
younger.
Oh my God, so I would be the youngest housewife right now. I'm 35. So.
Crystal, I think, is the youngest.
I don't know her.
She's on Housewives right now.
On Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills Housewives, yeah. Yeah, I heard she's like early 30s.
I don't really know that much about housewives, but I would love to be
I
on.
just watch a few.
There was a rumor that I was going to be on it, and literally
Oh,
Bravo
I remember that
was like,
rumor.
no. they commented. You know, most people don't comment, and they're like,
'Cause
absolutely not. I love when people just shut it down.
That's
'Cause I
hilarious.
thought with the rumor, I was like retweeting. I was
Yeah,
like, yes. And then like a rep says absolutely not.
It's like my podcast.
Yes. It gave very
No. You're not even problematic, though. I don't get it.
Back then, I don't think I
It's
was.
like, what's going on?
I think I'm just like known to be, and
People just like love you.
And I'm like, but no,
Like
not her.
everyone's a fan of you, I
I
feel.
feel like you're like the people's princess.
Oh, right,
Literally.
the People's Princess. Okay, NASA said I was the People's Princess.
Really, though?
Oh my God, I love it. Me and Princess Diana, the People's Princess. I don't know. I don't know. Because sometimes I look back and I'm like, I get it. I've been like a little like, controversial, but it's like there's people who are like actual horrible people that people just like love and praise and get all these brand deals and
Yeah, I feel exactly.
you know what I mean? That actually like do weird messed up shit.
You just said you were a chicken nugget.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't hurt anyone.
And I was also going through something at the time, so I feel like it's one of those things like that shouldn't have been aired. You know what I mean? And it's just like there it was.
Your Denise moment.
Yes, there was a couple things.
Oh, I'm so. Oh my God! Thank you. You read my mind.
So hydrated.
Out as a transgender man,
you.
and Gigi posted a video saying, "I stand in solidarity."
Oh
and
my-
I will call Trisha he.
Oh my God. Okay, can we talk?
Yes. Yes, please.
Okay, so yeah, no, I did this. I did a video because. Obviously now it's like what I worded it wrong, but I really did struggle with like gender just in general. But now people kind of get what I was saying. Like now because there's
I get what you were
non-binary,
saying, yeah.
like they can look back and be like, oh no, I actually get what she was saying. You know what I mean? So yeah. Anyways, but I remember you voice memoed me like I'm going to do a video because
I
everyone's
called
asking.
you.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. And I
Yeah.
was terrified. I don't think I answered. Did I answer?
You did answer. So I
was scared.
on set. I was like on set with Facebook or something all day that day.
Oh, no.
So I was getting all of these like texts and comments and retweets or whatever, and people were being like, "Oh, you need to comment on the Trisha thing," and I was like, "Why? Like, what's going on?" And then I think the title of the video was like, "I am transgender" or
Yes,
something, and I was
yes,
like,
yeah.
"This has to be a joke."
Yeah.
So then I go to it and I watch it and I was like, "Oh my God, I like feel so bad for her." Like I was like, "This is like, she's getting all these like, no, you're not," like da da da. So I was like, "Oh my God." So I was like, I just got to call her. I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking make a video and talk about this. This is so stupid. So I called you and then I was like, "Hey, so like everybody wants me to make a video on this. Like, what's going on?" And then we just like briefly spoke. And I
Yeah.
remember I was like leaving the building, and then I was like, I guess I'm gonna talk about this then. So I was,
I remember because I was like sincere in it. Like I really, it was not meant to be offensive or a joke or trolling. It really wasn't. It was my first time like that I did like drag, like I did, and I was like, dressing like a boy or whatever. And I was like, this feels like better. So I always thought that like the reason I'm hyper femme is because of like my essay when I was young and stuff, and I just didn't want to be. I didn't want boobs because like they were touched as like a kid and stuff, and I don't know. I always had like an issue with, but then I went hyper femme because I was like, that's a character, that's whatever.
Yeah.
So, anyways, back to the video, and so then I made this because I was on tour, and I remember someone telling me like their story, and so I made the video thinking people will be. And 2019 was a crazy year. I was on meth. I was in the mental hospital. Like it was a crazy year, so there was just like a lot happening. But I remember you called, and I was like, the last thing I went to, especially because we were friends, is like ever like offend you, like someone I know personally. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Especially because
Yeah.
you had a couple coming out videos. You like came out as trans and then lesbian and then like
Pan,
yeah.
yeah.
So you had like a lot. So it's like I never wanted to make it seem like I was like mocking or like making a joke of like
Yeah.
coming out videos. You know?
Yeah, I felt honestly commenting on it was like so silly. Also, like I knew you were going through something, and I just felt like I don't remember feeling like it was trolling. I just felt like it was just a video.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it was like labeled wrong, I guess. Or like
Definitely
you know
wrong.
what I mean?
No, definitely worded terribly.
Yeah, so I don't know.
There was no
I feel like
non-binary back then.
I'm sorry for
Yeah.
even commenting on it. Like it was just so silly. It's
But
like who am I to be like the transgender police?
Well, I guess because you are kind of you are like the icon of like,
But like
trans
I don't
internet.
need to comment on your identity.
So, like,
Like it's like what? Do you know what I mean?
no, I get it
Yeah,
for
so
sure.
I'm sorry
Yeah.
about that. That was a weird
No,
time.
Standing up for Trisha.
Yeah, you were-
Everyone was
I tried to, yeah, because I was like, well, this is my friend.
Yeah, you're
also,
like-
in that video, side note, I had just had my hairline surgery done, so
You
I
had
had like
the
a fucking,
Joanne hat.
I had like a cowboy hat on and a scarf.
That's what
It
it was.
was so ugly, so ugly.
you-
Like, oh my god,
You
just stay
did,
off
but
camera, girl.
I don't know if it was trolling or real, but either way, you did stand in solidarity with me. You were like, you know what? He is T.
I think it might have been a bit of trolling and a bit of I don't know, just silly. In the moment, I like got all these texts, and an hour later, I was filming, so it was like just stupid.
Yeah, and we did talk. Now that I remember, we did talk beforehand. So I was just like, as long as like you weren't offended by it, because even looking
was
back,
not.
I was just like, I can admit if something was trolling or I was high or I was just looking for attention. But that one, I was like actually like trying to convey something like sincere, and it just didn't
I've had
come across.
actually a very, very, very I won't name her obviously, but a very successful influencer. She was at my house for a Christmas party, and she was discussing to me about her gender journey, and it was very similar to what you are saying.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I was, Yeah. Hyperfemme. I would have never expected this from her, but she...
Hyperfemme cis female.
Yes.
And thinking possibly, yeah.
Yes. And I was like, oh my
interesting.
God, like, this is amazing. Like, good for you.
Yeah.
And, just goes to show you never know.
Yeah, and I feel like it's always been something there, but it's like you just, like, you don't know. And, like, you, like, almost, like, play a character and stuff. You, like, suppress it, so you're like, oh.
Yeah. Also, I feel like definitely the character aspect,
Yeah.
but I feel like a lot of people, like, I think very, very few people are, like, 100% femme. Or 100%.
Oh, like just,
Yeah.
that's a spectrum.
Yes.
You talk about the spectrum in your book, too, just of, like, gender and... Yeah.
What's
and,
expected of you. Like, I feel like I was so hyper feminine, voice on 10, high pitch, trying to be really small, trying to be super feminine all the time, never going out without makeup, all that stuff. And then that just fades away and you really, like, fade into the real person that you are. But... it is easier to hide behind a persona.
Right.
Or, like, a character.
So then it's not really, like, you. It's
You're
kinda
not
like,
getting hurt. You're not, like, taking any of the brunt. Yeah.
Definitely. Can you, if you want to talk about this, if you're comfortable, but you were talking about in your video a little bit about coming off hormones and not tucking.
Yes.
And how has that been?
So that was a huge life change that I had to make for my fertility because I was talking to a friend of mine and he was like, I froze my sperm with my husband's sperm. And it's actually a really successful drag queen. I won't name her because I don't know, don't have her consent. But there's only a few married ones, so you guys can probably guess. And she was like, oh, girl, if you're still tucking, you probably shouldn't be doing that because anything tight down there will restrict the sperm flow. Oh. And I was like, what?
Yeah, you would never think that.
So I was like, okay, yeah, I'll just not tuck. And then, like, all of my clothes require me to tuck. So I was like, okay, what the am I going to wear? So I thought it was going to be easy, but it really was a huge lifestyle change. And I haven't tucked in, like, over a year now.
Wow. And is it more the clothes or just the feeling for you?
It's both. So I would tuck every single day.
Wow.
Like that was something that I would just do. Like I would never leave the house without tucking. Like at home I would be like untucked or whatever, but just for comfortability. But when I would go out, I'd be more comfortable if I was tucking. So it was crazy. But yeah, that was one of the many lifestyle changes.
How do you feel now?
I feel fine.
Would you ever go back? Are you like, actually, this is so much better?
It kind of is better.
Yeah, totally. I can imagine. Yeah.
It doesn't really bother me anymore. I'm like, meh.
Why? You just said untucked. Why do they call it RuPaul's Untucked? Like, why do they have that show?
Wait, what?
Yeah, the Untucked.
Because when they go
Oscar, are you dying?
to, like,
Do you know what I mean? Oh, you know.
Yeah,
Because they're taking off the costume.
they
Yeah.
go backstage to get comfortable and like spill all the tea. So,
And that's where they untuck.
Oh, they untuck on it.
No, they don't.
Oh.
but it's like
They're still being filmed. They want to look good.
But it's giving like we're going backstage.
Oh.
Behind the scenes.
We're like undressing.
Oh.
And, like, saying
Be like
all the
Trish's
stuff.
makeup wipe. Like when we're done this, we're gonna be taking off our makeup.
Right. So wouldn't untucking for them be part of that?
But no,
It,
you have to go back on stage. After.
Oh.
Like,
yeah.
The elimination.
Oh my God, they stole that like title from the trans world or something like that. Like, isn't that crazy? Like, they're like, or is that a drag world? I don't know.
I think it's both.
Okay, I don't know. So
Anybody that has a dick that wants to tuck it, that's where they stole it from me.
Okay, I don't know. I don't want to be disrespectful. I don't know a lot about the drag community, so I'm so sorry. I don't want to
Oh my
offend any drag.
God.
I literally just watched RuPaul for the first time because I knew I was on Snatch Game, so I was like, I'll watch it this season or whatever. But
Wait, who did you again?
Sugar from
Sugar.
Sugar and Spice. Yeah, so when they texted me, I was like, I'll watch it. And then I like became addicted. I watched the whole season, so I
Yeah.
really liked it. But then I didn't. I can't find it anymore. Did you ever do, we can cut this, but did you ever do Escape the Night?
No, I wasn't asked.
I wasn't asked either. And you know what?
Horseshit.
Joey has gone on record lately because I keep talking about how I was never asked, and like literally everyone, like Gabby, Tana, Colleen, everyone was asked on the show.
I was not asked.
Okay, Slay, because he's got on a podcast recently, and he's like, YouTube didn't want her. And I was like, oh my God, like nobody.
Oh my God, that you're 3 for 3.
He's like, I've
Who's
pitched her
next?
every season. He sent Oscar like a deck. He's like, she's always been on my list. He's like, YouTube's just like, no. Isn't that crazy? It is
I
wild.
love that.
I'm shocked people want to come on my podcast. I'm like, no.
Who doesn't want to be on the show? This is the best show ever.
That's wild. Like, hearing all this stuff, I'm like, oh my God, that's actually good. People are like, it's in your head. It's not true. I'm like, no, it's actually
No,
true.
there's facts.
So many people.
I've heard from many people.
Now multiple sources. I know. Oh my God. That's so wild. Well, I'm glad that you were never asked either because you were friends with him too. So it's
Yeah,
kind of.
I don't remember being asked, but I would have done it if I was asked.
Yeah, you
so
don't
I probably
remember.
wasn't.
Okay.
Yeah,
You would have.
100%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember there was like at VidCon there was like billboards of it.
Yeah, it was like
I would have
crazy.
done
Oh
that.
yeah, because you were part of the YouTube Red. Like they gave you money for your documentary, right?
Yeah, I was one of the first 3 that they put out.
Oh,
I had a billboard.
remember.
I had billboards like in Australia.
Oh,
when I went.
I remember when that happened, and again, envious in the best way. I was just like, "This is amazing!"
Yeah,
Like you
I
were
was so gagged. All the money they put behind it, I was so gagged. And
That's
like
crazy.
I heard that I was gonna get a couple billboards on Sunset. I think I had 2, and then like the whole W Hotel in Hollywood was covered with me.
Oh my god, I remember.
And they're like, "Yeah, it'll be 1 month," and then like 6 months later, it was still all up. I was like,
Really?
"What is going on?"
You decided the
The
growth.
it was like everywhere.
I thought that's where I used to live, and I would always see it. I was
It
like,
was
"It's all
like-
the Escape the Night in You."
Yeah, it was like out of body. I was like, "What is happening
No,
right
it was
now?"
so beautiful, and you had like a big, I remember, premiere for it. It was like
Yeah.
so cool. It
And
was
my
so
dad
neat.
came.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And no, that would probably have been the most emotional. Like, was that one of your highlights for you, and like career
Oh,
wise?
for sure.
Having like like a documentary about you. How old? What were you, like 25 or something?
I don't remember.
You how many years?
24?
Yeah, you were young.
Yeah.
Right, because
Yeah.
were you in at the end? The Dubai part was in at the end.
Yeah.
added that.
Very at the end.
That's
like,
good
end,
though.
end.
At least, yeah. That's why you
Yeah.
have to do the second documentary. So
Hey-o.
because it's like, yeah, because now people are really seeing where you've come from. There
Yeah.
is
It's giving adult. That
it's
was
giving
like my
adult. It's giving
youth.
like really accomplishing anything. When I watched your IVF update video, like it was like it literally that one made me cry. That one made me tear
Really?
because it's so like you said at the end. You're like anything is like possible, like truly. Because I didn't know about any of this stuff. You know, like how. You know, because I am like ignorant when it comes to like hormones. I have no idea how that works.
Well,
and-
most people would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not in your life.
So you would just assume like, oh, you wouldn't have children or couldn't have your own children. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But then saying the story and being so open is so inspiring. It's like amazing. And
Aw,
it's so
thanks,
beautiful. It really
Trish.
is. I was just like, wow, and being so open and vulnerable, like you talking about untucking and your sperm count, all this stuff. It's like,
I know. I never. It's
a lot.
Sometimes when you look at the camera and record a video, are you like, I can't believe I'm saying this right now?
yeah, I try not to anymore because I'm like, let me just tone back what I say. But I love the openness. And I feel like, yeah, I wish I could be more open. You know, like I
You
try
are
to-
so open.
I try to be, but people do judge. Like the postpartum thing when I was like, I didn't bond with my baby right away. Everyone's like, oh my God, wow, what a bad mom. You know what I mean? So
That is so relatable, though. I'm sure so many moms feel like
that's
that.
why I just try to like be honest too, because when I watch like your kind of videos too, I was just like, you know, someone else is going through this, you know, experience or
Yep.
knowing someone or something. So
No, the amount of girls that I've gotten that have been like, "Oh my God, I'm just about to start hormones. Thank you for this information. Like, I can
Yes.
finally freeze. I can freeze what I have because
Smart.
I do want kids down the line." Like,
Yes.
that's like the cherry on top of the cake for me.
I think that is like what's really amazing because like you didn't know, so
No.
you're like, I wouldn't have known to do this. So now sharing that
yeah,
with other people, but
you
it's
never
good.
know if
I-
you want to freeze your stuff.
Yeah, do it. But I think that's such a good message because I feel like people do it like too late in life, like you know, freezing eggs too late in life, and
Yeah.
all that stuff, which is cool. And I didn't know you could freeze. You can freeze sperm.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Yep.
So all that stuff is amazing.
Yeah.
And how long have you been off hormones?
I've been off hormones now for over a year. Yeah.
But I wonder if it's almost like you were talking about lip injections, how they just stay. Like it doesn't like. Do you
Yeah.
think it just because you don't look any different? Your
Yeah.
voice, your
Well,
face.
it's the skin for me. That's the biggest change.
That's wild because my mom's like, your skin is flawless.
Well, I have
like
a shit ton of makeup on.
no, but in person it's like flawless. It looks so
Oh
good.
my God, stop.
Like I can just see your body. You don't have body full makeup on. You have like everything, your face, everything.
No, just like the skin, the texture and the facial hair and like just like everything is like not as soft without
Okay.
estrogen. Like I always think estrogen is kind of like the pretty injection or the pretty pill.
Oh, okay.
But without it, like, and Cade says in our book, like testosterone is like the ugly hormone.
Oh, that gives you the hair and all that
the
stuff. like that.
acne and like just all like the.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. No, so that's the one thing. I can't wait to get back on.
Oh, so you will after you have all the embryos?
Yes, after we're happy with the number of embryos, then I will. But as for right now, I'm still trying to get my sperm swimmers up. The
I
stronger,
love-
the better.
But that's like you said, your kids will see that and be like, wow, like they really tried so hard to have me here, you know?
I'm
It
gonna
was
be like, don't talk back to me, you little bitch. You know what you know what I sacrificed for you?
look at this video.
I brought you into this earth. I could take you out.
Are you gonna be that parent?
I will be that parent.
Because you have done so much work, you know, because it's not easy. And like a lot of people struggle with infertility and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's a journey.
It really is. And it's so crazy that we got so lucky that I had no sperm and like, you know, Nat's had his, you know, history with his past and all the abuse and stuff like that we were both able to recover, make lifestyle changes and like get our samples, healthy enough.
Healthy embryos.
And that it actually took, and like just there's so many steps to it. And like there's a genetic mutation process test that you do. All the things we were cleared from all of them. It's like, how did this happen to us?
How amazing
we just
is
got
that?
so lucky.
And relatively fast within like a year of changing your lifestyle and stuff like that. It is. It's a beautiful.
No,
it's
the doctor was like, we never see like from the first embryo, from the first egg retrieval to the second, she was like, we never see this much like growth.
Wow, really?
Yeah, crazy.
That's why like the human body is so beautiful that it like produces this life, creates life, like beyond like any circumstances. It's like
it's so. Is this a pregnancy podcast?
literally. That becomes
baby on board.
Baby on board.
Talking about IVF.
That's what it is. I'm so fascinated by it because I'm in this era of my life. I'm just so fascinated by all of it.
Oh, I think it's so fascinating.
So cool. Like I love, and that's why like we were talking about Paris earlier too. I just like love like she doesn't share so much about her journey, but I've been watching her second season and like you kind of are seeing a glimpse of it, and it's like it's so interesting. Like she was doing the injections and stuff, and I had no idea.
I know. I didn't either. When she told me she did IVF, I was like, when?
Yeah.
Just the whole time you've been doing it? Like,
yeah, you would never know. I know. And
she's so busy. Like she.
Oh yeah, and that, just seeing people do it, just the physical action of it, just like is like wow, that's like a lot, and it's amazing that you've done it. Like Gigi was telling us every day, like just like how every other day you guys were going in doing the injections, like it's just
and like bruises and swelling and just your abdomen being so sore,
your body just changing, all your hormones and stuff like that. It's just like a lot, just dealing with it.
Science.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait for your maternity shoot. You were talking about how you were gonna do the belly.
Oh, you already know.
Okay.
When we give birth, the day before, I'm gonna be like, baby drop, it's gonna be a photoshopped belly onto me.
I like the idea of having you were saying the surrogate behind you and just kind of like hold it because it's
like
your
duck
baby.
bitch.
I think it's gonna be so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I can't
I want
wait.
those photos just for me. I don't know if anyone's gonna be offended by that. But
No, why?
I don't know. Somebody's gonna have something to say.
I think it's your pregnancy, your babies.
Yeah.
You could do
Let
like
me live
literally
my
whatever.
fantasy.
Yeah, for sure.
That I held it.
Yeah, no, I think that's so beautiful. I like it. I like that you're like down and open for all that.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm excited. That's definitely happening.
Oh my god,
100%.
So cute. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. So you're gonna have a little boy.
I want a little boy so bad.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so
little
excited for it.
blue-eyed little boy.
Oh my, I wonder, do you get to pick the eye color?
No, we're not doing that, but
Yeah,
you can
You
though, right?
can. So I've heard that, but we just know the gender of our embryos. Like they never like told us any other like statistics.
I know you could pick like eye color and stuff.
You can change a lot of stuff.
Blue eye's a dominant gene. What color eyes do you have? Green?
I have like hazel.
Hazel.
My eyes change.
No, they're like green gray.
They're light.
And a lot of my family has like the exact same color eyes as me.
Yeah, blue is a very dominant gene. Like I feel like Malibu looks nothing like me except for the blue eyes. Like she has the blue eyes.
She has beautiful big eyes.
Yeah,
too.
she has like lashes. That's from him because I have no eyelashes. So I feel like the blue is very like dominant. I feel like it'll come through, and I do love that because I'm like, oh my god, my blue eyes. Because blue eyes is kind of a slay.
I love blue eyes.
I know. I was like,
blue eyes, blonde hair. I'm like so like, or like red hair because a lot of my family has red hair. Oh, I'm like a little
really?
ginger.
Oh my god, that would be so cute. I love little like redheaded babies.
Me
and
too.
stuff.
Is
Like,
ginger
that's cute.
offensive?
I don't know. I feel like everything is.
I know. I feel like everything is too, but I just love a ginger, like a beautiful little ginger child.
I don't think
like,
it's offensive, right? It's like. Yeah. So, okay, being on YouTube for 15 years, like, right? Your first video was 2008.
Yeah.
Being on YouTube 15 years, what has been the best and worst YouTube trend that you've seen?
I'm going to be so lame. I love doing monthly favorites videos.
Oh, no.
I love it.
I tried to bring that back like a year ago. No one cared.
Oh, I just love it. I love knowing, like, even like Jaclyn Hill will do them now. Like,
Does
what
she?
you need from Amazon
But
or
it's
like
all
monthly
Amazon.
favorites.
It's all like affiliate links.
Yeah, it is. But like, I just love it because like sometimes I'm like, oh my god, I never thought I needed something
She
like
has
that.
good picks too.
She
Like,
does.
Jaclyn,
Like, I trust her takes.
Definitely.
Yeah, so I miss those videos. I wish everyone would
You
do
were
them.
great at favorites too.
I loved it, and it was just like at the end of the month, I was like, okay, what have I been loving?
Yeah.
And then everyone would be like, I buy everything that you talk about.
Yeah, you were definitely influential.
I just love it.
Perfumes, everything. But today you said you were in Fantasy by Britney Spears.
Fantasy,
and I was like,
Britney Spears,
I wish you had the bottle because it matches our
I know.
set.
I like was going through my perfumes and I was like, yep, this one's pink.
Oh, yeah.
Today's this. Although it like doesn't last. It's like not high quality
No,
perfume.
because
It's like a
you get
body
it-
spray.
Right, you get it at like Walgreens now or
yeah,
something. It's
I got
literally-
it at actual CVS.
I love it. No, curious, but CVS is expensive now. Their perfumes are like $15. I was like, oh my god,
15?
Yeah.
Oh,
Kind of
I got
expensive.
mine like in a set. I think it was like 10.
Oh my god, like with the lotion and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
with the lotion.
What was the YouTube trend you hated the most?
I don't know if I really hated any. Did you hate any?
Like there wasn't anything that. You said like prank versus prank, like prank videos, couple videos,
Yeah, when it's fake.
like cringy. Did you ever watch like Fousey Tube, Vitaly? I didn't watch any of them, but they were like
Fousey
prankers.
Tube lost his mind, huh?
I think I think he's going through like some.
I saw clips and I was like, Jesus Christ.
Well, he was like live streaming 24 hours, which is like not good for anyone to do. Like that. But I know he's talked about being bipolar, maybe not. Like maybe not, I don't know. I know he's had issues. It is sad. I always think that too.
Guy.
Like YouTube should or I think he was on Twitch. I'm like, someone should step in when they're like
a
little destructive,
like mental health. People.
Checks. Yeah, I feel like I wish YouTube would have done that with me, like in 2019 when I was just being like reckless when I'd post like 20 videos in one night at like midnight.
Yeah.
I'm like, why don't they step in and be like, this is not, or people post like 100 TikToks in one day, just like erratic.
Right.
I don't know.
There's clearly an episode of some kind happening.
You think social media should like step in? Wait, what?
Yeah, no, Nat's reached out. We were talking about this actually.
To YouTube or to me?
To you.
Oh, yeah.
To YouTube. To the president, the White House again.
Oh my God. That's right. You're calling the White House. You're like, you need help. Yeah, no. And
Trisha needs help at the White House.
You're one of literally the only people to do it. I feel like my other friends would be like, oh, it's just Trish, or she's just like looking for attention or something like that. But sometimes even when someone like looks like they're needing attention, it's like a cry for help. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you always, and like that again, Nats is a real one because literally like no one else would like do that. But yeah, I guess like YouTube trends, there's nothing. Is there like a YouTube community that you're like, ugh, I'm over? Like there's no communities anymore, but like back in the day.
Like the gaming community? I just am not like a gamer.
Just in general, you never gamed?
No.
Never did a Minecraft, Fortnite?
I don't even know what that is, no.
Same, I don't know. They always try to explain.
Is it like shooting, like a shooting game?
Yes. I think this is Call of Duty.
Oh.
I think Fortnite is, I have no idea. My sister's a gamer girl over there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I just don't get it.
I don't get it either.
People like, oh yeah, I like building my village in this game. It's like,
I know, like,
why?
It's like, yeah, there's like an island one, like a pet one or something people play.
Yeah,
and
everyone was obsessed with one.
What was that one you loved it during quarantine? Animal Cross.
Oh yeah, I heard you talk about that. I was like, is he kidding?
No, not kidding. He has like a Neopet shirt. He loves gaming. They both love gaming.
I don't have that in me. I think it's a waste of time.
I think so too.
Like, what are you doing?
Why are you there for 20 hours on a video game?
Great, and what do you have to show for it?
What is the point of it?
Look at my village. Let me plug this into a wall so you could look at a screen to look at my fake world.
The gaming community is gonna come for us. They're gonna be like, do you know any gamers right now? Like the top gamers?
No.
Do you know XQC?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you know him then if you don't know?
Just from this show.
We don't know him. We just always talk about him because I hear the name.
I just know the name.
I know XQC. We just hear it all the time. I don't know. There's another one. Who was the one? Oh, Matt Pat. Do you know him?
No.
Yeah, I don't know either.
No.
I just know these names.
Yeah, I mean, I'll play like Mario Party or like Mario Kart.
Oh, so that's you can play. I don't even play that.
But like for actually 10 minutes.
Yeah, and then you're like over it.
Yes.
Same.
Like back to real life now.
That's how I feel too. I'm just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
What about the beauty community? Did you ever consider yourself a part of it?
I think back in the day.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I've never considered you part of like, and not in like a bad way, but I was like, there was always like influencers like the Mannies, the Jacquelines.
I wasn't just strictly, I was more lifestyle.
Right.
Like I think that outweighed like my love for beauty or fashion. But yeah, I think that those people like that you just mentioned and like a few others were like the beauty community because like that's all they did.
Yeah, just makeup all the time.
You know, and then it would be like one would be like my coming out story.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean? But it would be like tutorial, monthly favorites. Whereas like I feel like my content was very lifestyle.
Right. Were you ever friends? Were you ever in that group like Nikki Tutorials? Like were you ever friends with like those people?
Not Nikki, no. I've met her a few times.
Were you friends with Jacqueline? Like I don't know Jacqueline at all, but like were you friends with her?
I think I've met her like once.
Oh, okay.
But we're like very, very like cordial online.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
I'm just like friendly with everyone.
You are. That's what
honestly.
I'm saying. You love everybody. Is there anyone you don't love? Well, I mean, there's a couple people we've already said in this, but you don't. Like, I feel like you're just so unbiased. Like, if you don't know someone or don't care, you're just like, I don't care.
Yeah, I definitely find like people annoying, but I can't think of anyone right now.
Have you talked to Shane?
No.
Because you guys were pretty close.
Yeah, we were. We were. Yeah. Last time I talked to Shane, I think I literally hit him up to send him my book.
No, love that.
I think.
Did he get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He always loved you. Like I remember he like really, really loved you.
Yeah.
He was like
I liked him a lot too. I remember the first time we met, he came over to my apartment and we just filmed a collab and then spent like 2 hours talking on my couch.
That's the one thing about him I really liked is it was never just like collab and go, which like in one sense is like cool, but he was very much just like would hang out and maybe he wasn't like that with everyone, but he would then want to go out to dinner or something.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that was fun.
We literally talked forever. Aww. And then like I'm sure like the sun set and we were like, oh, that was a while.
Yeah, it was like 6. Do you remember? You probably don't remember this because it's like it's so niche, but like in my beach apartment, I remember I called and I think like
You called me?
Yeah, and I said something like, I think I told you I had like a crush on him or something. You remember it was like awkward? Do you
Oh
not
my
remember
God,
this?
kind of a little bit.
And it was kind of like, and then Shane thought we were like making fun of him or talking about him, but we were being weird because I was like in love with him or something.
Yes.
And I was like, and he's like, were you guys being mean about me? Like, were you guys like whatever? And I was like, and I had to tell him, and this was like so embarrassing. And I was like, no, I just like really like you.
Wait, and I remember
Do you remember?
I was like, tell him. Like, go.
Yes, go. Even though like, but he kind of had a girlfriend. Like he wasn't broken up officially with her yet, but like he was always
Oh
around.
my God.
And I was like, oh, I kind of
Wait,
like
that's
him.
so awkward.
At one level, so many levels.
Oh my God.
It made me so embarrassed, and I like we never talked about it again because
It's
I
like
told
high
him.
school.
Yeah. And you're like, yeah, you should tell him. Because
Oh my
I think it was after a strawberry viewing party, like when we would eat Domino's. I think we even got chocolate dipped strawberries. I'm pretty sure we did. And then like that night, like we stayed until like 6 a.m. I think Drew was there for a really long time, and I don't know. It was just
I remember.
like, yeah, okay, you remember.
Yeah,
okay,
I
good. 'Cause
remember.
You're the only one I think that knows that. I think I told Shane, and then it was like super awkward. And we never talked about it again. He's just like, oh, okay.
Well, now everyone knows. Trisha used to have a crush on Shane.
I really
Romantic.
did. I know. I really.
You're like, am I mixing signals here?
I
think I love you.
mixed in the signals.
He's like, I'm gay.
literally a month, like it literally came out. It's like
Came out right after
away.
that,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was just like, oh, okay.
Oh my God, I remember when he wasn't out.
Right.
Yeah, that's
And-
crazy.
Yeah, and I remember when he did come out, and I was like shocked. I was shocked. Like I don't know. I guess I don't assume anything about anyone. You know what I mean?
I never thought he was gay.
Really?
No.
I didn't either.
I really didn't. I actually pride myself on my gaydar.
Okay.
I
and you
really
didn't-
do. No, I never really
Well, I
thought
guess
that.
technically he's bi, right? He didn't come out as gay.
Oh, he didn't? Oh, I thought he came out as bi.
Is he came
as
out
gay.
as gay, Oscar? You know.
Oscar?
Bi, yes.
Let's ask the gay. No.
Oscar knows everyone if they come out or not. So that's why I was like, with Shane, I feel like you would know. Okay, yeah, I think he just came out as bi.
Okay.
I think.
Well,
I don't know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I genuinely thought he was straight for so long.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
really did.
Same,
Which is
same.
wild looking back now. Because, like, Avi,
Wait, why is it Oscar? I still am like, I don't know.
I don't know. He just gives that off to me now.
Okay, he has like a beard and stuff, so I guess mask, like, you know, I mean,
Yeah.
it should be mask. Anyways, I don't want to get in trouble with that.
He's like a
but-
bear. Right? And Rylan is the
skinny
otter.
now.
I think bear just means hairy, right?
Oh,
I think. I don't know.
He's hairy. I don't
An
know. Oh my
otter?
God. What's an otter?
It's something.
It's like otter's like skinnier but hairy, and then
Oh
bear's like big.
Silver otter is silver hair.
Oh.
Silver otter daddy is
Silver-
Moses. I just said that and made eye contact with him. I was like, okay,
Silver-
now I have to say his
I
name.
love it. Put that as your screen name, Silver Otter Daddy.
Oh, I'm sure that's someone's screen name.
I love that, actually.
Yeah, no, same.
No, I just remember those days. I was just like, oh man. So
An era.
Yeah.
That's where we, in that apartment you had,
The
is
beach
where we
apartment.
filmed The Beach, Never Underestimate a Girl, that music video. Do you remember I had you film that
Oh
music
my,
video?
is that still? No, that's down.
I have no idea. It must be
I
up. I don't delete shit.
No,
so.
really? Oh my gosh,
Vanessa
that was.
Hudgens?
Yes. What was it for? Just
I
for
think
fun.
just fun.
I loved it though. I was like, yes, let's do it.
I think I just got boobs and I was so excited. So I was like, will you film me
Yes.
prancing around in a bikini?
Oh, you used to do music videos like that a lot, though.
I
You used to
did.
do it. I thought that was so iconic because did you edit them too?
Yep.
Your editing is so good. Like,
yeah,
that's
it can
what
be
I
a
was
little
like,
nerdy. I'd rather edit than play video games.
No, I mean I've never learned to edit ever on 16 years of YouTube. I have no idea how to edit.
But you edit sometimes, right?
No, I like splice it together. Like I can put it together. in
That's all I
iMovie.
do really too.
No, you were
Yeah.
like syncing music and.
Oh, yeah.
You were. I don't know
Sure.
how to do that at all. Or you
Oh,
put
really?
background music, and I have no idea.
Really?
Literally, I can't even upload to a computer. That's why I give it to Oscar and be like, okay, like I don't know how to upload things. Like,
That's
yeah,
insane.
I just airdrop now my things, but yeah.
I mean,
wild.
respect. You've gone 15 years without learning how to edit.
I think that's why I never popped out. People are like, no.
I just know. I mean, honestly, you're popping off every single day. First of all,
Oh my gosh,
I
thank you.
love like nerdy shit like that though. Like editing, Photoshop. Like I just like want to know how to do
That's
it.
yeah, I never learned to Facetune either.
Really?
I never
I'm
Facetuned.
so like artistic. I just love doing all that shit.
Yeah, that is what's cool about you. But that's why you're so good at makeup because you did your own glam today.
I always do.
That's wild to me. First
Really?
off, love. But it makes sense because
Thanks.
you were always so good at makeup. Do you still use the Dior spray
I
foundation?
don't, but I need a new foundation. I just ran out. I'm
What do
probably
you
gonna get that. MAC Cosmetics Studio Fix.
You're just on the Mac train. We were just
Yeah.
talking about how there's no Mac stores around anymore.
Oh, really? Not even Hollywood Highland?
No, and no Grove. Oh, maybe Hollywood and Highland, but not at the Grove, not at Robertson.
That's crazy.
Charlotte
There's one in the
Tilbury.
airport
Yeah.
in LAX.
Well, I guess, but that's in like the crappy terminal. That's the one like going to Vegas. That's like the crappier terminal.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think it's like
I
right.
always end up at that terminal.
I don't know.
That's
Maybe
the
it's
shitty end of the airport.
I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, it is?
It has stores in
Oh, okay, just kidding. I actually have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
travel anymore.
I just shop at Ulta or Namies.
Oh, so you're not even like a MAC person anymore.
It
Were
has
you ever
everything.
in Sephora?
Did
Did you ever
no.
do collabs? Oh, you never did like
No.
a collab with a makeup brand in there?
I think when I did Too Faced, my face was on it.
Yeah.
But no, not like my products or anything.
Do you like Too Faced? Did you like the collaboration?
Love.
Because I heard like bad, not from you, but just I heard like they like kind of like short end some people. You know, I think
Like
allegedly, I don't know.
money-wise? Like-
Nikki Tutorials, I think got like 30,000. Allegedly, 30,000.
I heard about this.
Yeah, that was it.
They f***ed her.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's true. That's alleged.
They didn't f*** me.
Oh, really?
No.
Yeah, you get the greatest deals though. I mean, Scott. Shout out Scott.
Yes.
I always wanted him to be a manager. He's like, no, I don't want Trisha either.
4 for 4.
I've always seen him being cool with him. I'm like, okay, when is it? When am I getting in this?
Trisha,
giving
you're literally gonna kill me.
Tell me.
No. I'm not saying you're gonna just kill me.
No, I
with
know.
all of this.
I'm just so like, no,
I'm like, I don't
was-
have any secrets. You're just gonna kill me.
I was envious of you. I still am. I think your life is like so. I'm always just because you always had it like together. Because I think you've gone through stuff and like you said, you just don't like share like all of it like with everybody. But I'm just like, oh, you just always get it together, even through the stuff you've been through.
Thanks,
You know?
Trish. I mean, we both ended up in pretty good places, I would say.
Yeah,
you
I know. I'm glad.
Took us a minute.
I was worried about me, but I definitely was like, no. When I saw everything that that came for you, I was like, that's amazing because you're just a good person, and I've always said that about you. There's very few people I think are like good people. I do think Joey's a good person too. I think he's the only other YouTuber I think is like a genuine good person.
Or
at least not,
I wouldn't
like,
even say
fake.
that. I'm just kidding.
I actually don't know. You know what?
I don't know either. I'm like, I can't even say. I don't really know any YouTubers that personally.
Really? So
No,
you don't
just kind of like friendly.
Wait, really?
No.
I feel like you never had like a deeper friendship with like anyone on YouTube. Influencers.
I mean, I guess that's wrong. I have a few.
Like La Demi.
Yes.
But she's not really like a YouTuber. She's kind of just, she's like what though? Like a socialite. Like what is she?
Yeah.
She's just like around the town always. Like,
She's an influencer though, for sure.
but she
yeah.
gets-
Works
okay.
with brands and stuff.
I love her. I always thought
Yeah.
too. She always like a doll.
I think that she's just a comedian.
Yeah, she is so funny.
Oh my god, yeah.
So good.
Definitely got close with her. Yeah. There's a few people.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's like, hey, bye.
Yeah. But that's kind of how I like to keep it too, just in general. I think I like, try to be friends with so many people and it's just like, ugh. I don't know.
Yeah.
It gets tiring.
It
It's just
does.
like,
Everyone's an acquaintance. I feel like you
That's
should
a
be
good
able
place to be.
You should be able to count your best friends on like one hand.
For sure.
You
For sure.
know?
Like people you can actually count on
Yeah,
and stuff
family
like that.
doesn't count, but like best friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, like chosen
people
family.
in your circle.
Yeah.
Because you guys did have like a really big circle of friends.
We
like,
used to.
Always.
Yeah, and we literally had them living with us
Yeah.
at one point.
How is it now? Are you guys just by yourselves?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I love that for you. Because I was always like, I mean, I never could be that person to have like so many other people
We
live
were just
with
like
us.
in our 20s.
So
So it
it's
just
just,
was
like-
really fun. It came natural.
Yeah.
But we were always rolling through with like a posse.
Always. There's at your house constantly.
It
and I
was like a
wow.
joke. Like, oh, Gigi's going somewhere. Like, there's going to be 5 people coming with her. Like, it was like
It
everyone
was
knew.
wild. I was like, I'm going to order McDonald's. How many people? And you're like, just me. I was like, what?
I know. I was like, I'm rolling solo for once.
Yeah,
So I was like,
Nats
Nats will be coming later.
Yeah. And I was just like, oh my God, you literally
know.
came by yourself.
I know.
How did that feel? Were you like, oh my God, I can't? Because are you guys together most of the time? Would you say?
Yes. Yeah, like 24/7.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's how we are too. So that's why I was
Yeah.
like kind of shocked. That's why I texted. I was like, do you want to come later? if
He
you guys
was
come
working.
together?
Yeah, I didn't meet it.
Yeah.
Oh, we could have pushed it.
But otherwise, I mean,
Because usually, like, I don't
when
like to go
Trisha
anywhere.
calls, I come.
And honestly, thank you so much for that because we just talked about you Monday. We literally did. And then I texted with Nats last week. So I was just like, you know what? Let me see if Gigi. And then I'm like, put her up tomorrow. Because
Yes.
we pre-filmed like 6 episodes in advance. I was like, put Gigi up now.
Yes.
So the turnaround is great just because it's like nostalgia. And just like even now, like going through memory lane, I was like, oh, I just like love it because I have no one to share memories with except you.
Honestly, I feel like if we were to, I would need to Google our names together
To see
all the
everything?
photos because
Oh
I'm
my
sure
gosh.
there's so many more memories we're
Oh.
like skipping on.
It's wild. There was one video I saw of us. We were like in the driveway of your guys' house, and it's literally us pretending we're going to Vegas.
That's what I was just talking about with you.
Wait,
We're like,
what?
we're going on a road trip to Vegas.
Oh my god! No, guys, we were sitting in the car and we just set up a camera and we're sitting in the driveway. The car is not on with the lights on and it's pitch black out. And Trisha's like, "Oh, we're going to Vegas. We're going to Vegas," and I'm like, "Oh, look at the In and Out."
Yeah.
And we're like it was like insane for like
why?
45 minutes. Like you would think that we were high, but we weren't.
Oh no, like literally. I was like, why? And
Yeah,
we
like,
were,
oh look, the strip. We're coming up, guys.
and I was on nothing at the time because I remember it was right before Celebrity Big Brother. I was on nothing because I was gonna do like drug tests and stuff. So I was
I
like
don't
on
know why
absolutely
we were.
nothing.
I don't know why we were doing
I
that.
don't know. I love that you were just down to do it.
Yeah, I was like, I was in it.
Any video we did.
Where does that footage like lie because we
think
might.
it's-
I need to see it.
Yeah, like see
It's
what it
probably
was.
so
I think it's
cringe.
on your video on your channel because I was like, wait, what is this?
Wait, we posted it.
Oh yeah, it's up because I just saw it recently, like a day ago.
Oh, I can't wait to watch it.
I deleted like 2000s of my videos, like literally so many. Like
Wow.
yeah, because people, some of the stuff too, like some of the stuff I said was just so dumb. So you're just like, I should just delete like everything pre 2017. You know what I mean?
Wow,
But
I
you
would-
keep everything up.
I kind of do. Yeah.
I just was like, I don't know. So any
I don't know,
videos?
it might be too much work to go through and delete. I feel
mean,
like we
literally-
have so many videos.
Well, just go. I went back from the oldest. I was like, delete. I don't know. I was just deleting. I was
One
mass
by
deleting.
one?
No, I think you can do like 20 at a time or something like that.
wow.
Yeah. So there was like a time where I just deleted like 2,000 videos. and
Jeez, I
it
don't even
felt
know
really
if I
good.
have 2,000 videos.
No, you definitely do. No,
You think? I don't know. That's a lot.
you were posting a lot. You used to post all the time.
I used to post like twice a week.
Do you miss it?
Yes, but I also like don't like push myself when I'm like not inspired to do it.
Yeah.
You know?
That's how I feel. That's why I like doing the podcast because I was like pushing myself to do a video every day for my main channel. It's like
You
kinda
still
free.
do though, no?
No, I post like once a month now on the main channel.
Oh, okay.
You know, it flops, but I love it because it's like I've been on there for so long.
Yeah, it's like for you. Like if
Yeah.
you're having fun doing it, then I feel like that's all that matters. Even
Definitely.
though it's so cringe and stupid to say, but it's like true.
No, it is. You know, and then you think about other people looking like, oh my gosh, she gets 10,000 views on her video, but it's just like that's my channel that I've had for so long.
And it's also
so.
like for those people. Like it's cute.
I mean, yeah,
you know,
there's
whoever
people that,
watches it.
Yeah, I mean, 10,000 people's a lot of people. So I was like,
Yeah,
you know,
and also if there's like a brand deal attached to it, it's like, bitch, I'm getting paid.
never had a
It's
brand deal
fine.
attached to it.
Wait, really?
Never in like
What about
10
Adam and
years.
Eve?
No, actually recently
Yeah.
they came back, but it was like 6 years and then that's it. But that's it. Shout out Adam and Eve. They come back.
Hey, AdSense. I'm surprised they don't sponsor the show.
Adam, I know. I wish. Shout
Right?
out. Yeah, I don't know. Come at me.
Your code once.
Did you really?
You are Adam and
Trish.
Eve.
Thank you. I
You
know.
literally are. I feel like I associate you with them, really.
Oh, thank you. I know. I mean, I love the sponsorship. I mean, it's literally the only one I've ever had. I think ever in
well,
my
it
life.
fits.
Yeah.
It's like cute.
I love it. The stuff is good, you know. But I never got like crust whitening strips or anything
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. Well-
What's your biggest brand deal? You don't have to say the money, but who was the biggest that paid?
OnlyFans.
Is it your biggest deal?
Yeah.
No way. Congrats. Oh my God, I'm so happy. Why I'm going to cry. It's like, that's so
Oh my
exciting.
God, crying.
You got your biggest deal now in 2023.
Yes.
That's such a slay because it's so hard, one, to get brand deals, one, to stay relevant in 2023. Like, that's.
There's so much going on. I don't know. Other than that, though,
People are
maybe
gonna
maybe
buy.
Crest. I don't know.
Oh, Crest is big.
Maybe. Yeah, I remember that one was crazy. That one like changed my life.
I'm gonna subscribe to your OF. I subscribe to so many people.
Do you?
Yeah, but I only have to go. I can only go on like once a week because I would be horny and ashamed every time I'm on there. I always look at people, and I don't know what it is. I get so like I don't know. Lately, I've been so horny and ashamed. I guess, which I've never. Yeah, that would be
I love
everything.
it.
That is the best, by the way, because I feel it. I feel it sometimes because I'm
You
like.
saying I get
I get, yeah, the feeling between your
clenching.
thighs. You know? Yes, the clenching's so insane. I remember being like 13, and I feel that recently, and I'm like, this is so weird. And I feel like I shouldn't be because I'm like, you know, I'm like a mom, and I'm like, why am I getting like this? I feel like I'm
Do you think
17.
it's like a pregnant thing?
Maybe.
Like hormones?
Oh, every
Yeah.
night I have like sex dreams and
Yeah.
now they're with him. They were with the weekend for a minute and I was like, I felt so bad. I would wake up and be like, oh my God. And it would feel so real. I was like,
I cheated on Moses.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
while I was pregnant, I was like, oh my God, I'm pregnant. Like I can't, whatever. And we would never actually get to the act, but it was like right there. And I was like, oh my, and I would feel so guilty. And I would tell Moses, I was like, this is so, he's like, like he's not threatened, obviously, because it's like not good. But it is like, but now it's about him. So
I don't get the weekend thing. I really don't.
You have
that
to watch The
show,
Idol.
Yeah, that show did something to you, huh?
you have to watch it. It's
yeah,
so
'cause
good.
I don't get it.
Oh my God, it's so good. Yeah, I don't either. Like normally I'd like if I saw him, like I'd be like whatever, but it is.
Yeah.
And now I'm still feeling that way. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's just a horny show.
Well, I feel like that changed a lot of people's perception of him.
Yeah,
I think
for
a
the-
lot
I
of
know.
people were obsessed.
What? Oh, obsessed. Good.
Yeah,
Some people like
obsessed.
hated it too. Some
Yeah,
people.
I heard a lot of people hate it too.
Oh my God, please watch. I mean,
I
I know
will.
you'll be on your phone, but watch it. It's so
yeah,
good.
I'll just
I don't know.
I'll gaze up.
Do you ever? What's your thing? Do you watch like anything to get you going, or do you like not get into it?
What do you mean?
Like, do you watch OF? Anything like that?
No, so it's a new platform for me. So I just
Wow.
literally signed up. I subscribe to no one, obviously, but it's obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah,
No one.
but
You don't
yeah,
want to. You're not curious
like
to see.
maybe I'm really curious.
I love seeing, like, I subscribe to Tana's. Like, I subscribe to, like, everyone. I'm like, what are they posting?
I'll subscribe to you, Tana.
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild to see.
Yeah.
Because it is so different. Like,
yeah.
even though you
but
know
it's
Tana,
like
yeah.
X though. Like it's like just like a grid of people's posts, and then like
yeah,
you
the people you subscribe to. Yeah.
yeah, it's
Mhm.
just like so easy.
Yeah, it is really easy.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see what you do. Oh my God, it's gonna
So
be amazing.
fun.
Have you ever posted anything like that online? Like any sort of
No.
like I guess bikinis used to be in, but not like lingerie. Like
Yeah.
see through, nothing see through.
Yeah, no. Just like bikinis and stuff, like
Oh
normal.
my gosh. Do you listen to music?
I do.
You're
Like,
not into anyone.
not really, just like whatever's on.
You never have like obsessions or anything.
Not really.
You don't obsess over celebrity shows. That's
Do
so...
I? I feel like you would know. I really don't.
Champs.
Wait,
Oh,
what
yeah.
state champs?
Yeah, it's this like band that I found randomly on Spotify. It's
Oh my
like kind of like
God.
2000s, like alt pop.
Yeah, like
Oh.
Blink-182, but, like,
Yeah, it's like Blink-182.
Ooh,
I
but
don't know, their
gnarlier.
music. Yeah, they're called state champs. If anybody knows.
Are they popular? Do you know them, Callie? No. Okay.
Oh, I had no idea. I just
Oh.
heard one song and I was like, oh my God, I think I'm
What's the
obsessed with
song?
this. There's one called Secrets.
How's it go?
I don't want
You
to sing.
sing.
No, I don't sing.
Yes, you have sang before. Didn't you do a song where you actually sang on it?
I did actually.
Yes, I remember that. It was kind of good.
You think? It's probably so
Yes.
auto-tuned. What was it even called?
It was like you.
to party.
Oh, do you like to party?
Oh,
Me and my sister did.
Was it the? But there was one where you're like by the pool and there's like guys behind you in like swim trunks.
That was Avril Lavigne. That was a music video.
But you sang.
No.
Oh, you lip sync.
Yes.
But you but you had original songs. There are songs I've heard you sing for
Oh my
sure
God,
before.
no.
Really?
No. I think maybe you dreamt it.
No, I definitely have heard you sing.
You
like
want me to be a
Britney.
singer.
Yes, I mean you would slay as a singer for sure.
If I could sing, oh my God. Imagine being able to open your voice and just sound like Ariana Grande.
Oh my God, if I could sing, I'd be unstoppable.
Literally me
Oh
too.
my
Like write
God.
me songs, I'll sing them.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I think that's like the coolest talent you could have.
It really is.
Maybe our kids will. I always just pray. Maybe our kids are going to be like
Well,
singers or
definitely
something.
gonna put them to either like a musical instrument or a sport. Or both.
Oh, sport.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, pick a sport. What do you like to do?
I would do anything but sports. I'm like, you could do anything. I won't even acknowledge that sports exist.
Why?
I hate sports. I hate people who play sports. I hate watching sports.
But it's such a good like discipline and like isn't it cute? I kind of want to be like a soccer mom. Like I want to take my little boy to soccer
I had
practice.
trauma in soccer too. Someone pushed me over. Someone kicked me in the head. Like it's like trauma. And I was like 5, and I was like, never again.
Kicked you in the head?
Yeah, gym class. People would pants me like running. Like sports people are wild. Like anything athletic, like gym, anything. I'm just like, no, thank you.
Oh
They're
my
so
God.
wild. People made fun of like my camel toe and my spandex because I played t-ball. Like people were just so mean. I'm like, nothing, no sports.
Yeah, I think it builds character.
You could be right for that. Because
I
honestly,
think like nothing like good old fashioned competition. I feel.
yeah, I guess.
Honestly.
Maybe it was like dancing or something. Maybe I could just
Yeah,
put them in dance.
athletic. It gets them moving.
But nothing like football or anything.
I would love if my son played football.
No, you'd be a football mom.
Yes.
I can see that. You're like the hot football mom.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna be the mom though, and like all their friends are gonna think they're hot, and then your son's gonna be like, oh, "Mom,
Mom,
don't
put
be
your
so
boobs
hot."
away.
Yeah, that's everything though.
Oh, I'm obsessed.
Oh my God, like Stacey's mom. That's like
Yes,
literally you.
yes. I
Just-
love that song too.
Me too. That was the best song. That was like really early 2000s. Oh, I'm so excited for your mommy era.
Me too.
Well, you have your OF era first, then the mommy era.
Yes.
What else do you want to accomplish?
I would love to go back to what we were talking about before. I would love to act.
I would love to be in something with you.
Same.
Let's have a show.
We could be sisters.
Okay. I would love that.
You know, it'd be awesome
Yeah.
if you. Ew, awesome. I can't believe I just used that word.
Wait, why?
I don't know. I never say that word.
Of all the
You know,
things
be
you said, you're
awesome.
Of all the things you said in this interview, you're like, ew, I don't want to say awesome.
It's a cringe.
Bleep it.
Yeah, cut that, please. Too embarrassing. If you were a talk show host in a show, like an American Horror Story show,
Oh.
and you were like a corrupt talk show host or something like that,
I love
just like
that.
see this and
Oh
then
my
like I feel like it
gosh.
could work.
I love that
We could be an American
manifesting.
Horror Story.
I've never watched it.
Oh, that I love. You
Is
have
it?
to.
Is it scary? I don't like scary things.
No,
I would watch the Kim Kardashian one because I do like her.
I don't like that one.
It's not good.
No.
Oh. Who's your like biggest? Because you're friends with Paris. Would you say she's your biggest like celebrity friendship? You don't care about celebrities though, like I do. You're not like obsessed. You're like, oh, they're celebrities. I would be so starstruck.
Really?
I wouldn't be able to talk. Like especially
Paris should
Paris
come on
Hilton.
here.
I don't think I could have a conversation with her. Like there's certain people
Why?
because she was so massive when I was a kid. Like
Yeah,
Simple Life.
same.
So you guys Simple Life up there?
Yes.
She was so huge. She's like a Britney Spears in my eyes. I mean, her and Britney are friends. Like I don't think I could talk to those kind of people.
Well, she's not weird though. Like I feel like Britney, like sitting across from Britney, she'd be a little weird.
No, I think she would be
Like fidgety and like.
No, I don't think so.
She like wouldn't look you in the eye. Like she's like really fucking
I think
famous.
no, I feel like now she's like got it together.
You think?
Yeah, she's free of her
You think she would
conservatorship.
sit here for 3 hours? And you wouldn't get a little picking or I need to go get a cigarette?
I
Or
mean, I don't know. She doesn't have to stay for 3 hours, but you know.
I don't know. All right.
I think Brittany would be down. She lives close. Like, it's like 5 minutes here.
I think she would be down too.
You
I
have
feel
to sit in traffic, so it's like longer. She's like down, you know?
Yeah.
She's across the street.
it was actually really quick to get here for me.
Yeah, you told me you were coming
Yeah.
like a half hour late, and then you were like here, and I was like, oh my god, the
Uh-huh.
McDonald's in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually been longer because we actually like talked 8, like that was like an hour and a half that we did all that. So you've actually been
Let's go
talking
for the whole day.
5. I would love one day to do a 24 hour because I can keep going. The reason he turns it around is because it gets to be like 2.5 hours, and he's like, okay, stop, because like
Right.
I will go forever.
Yeah, no, we're like Fousey Tube. We should do like a 24-hour
24-hour
podcast.
stream. Oh my
That would be really fun if we had a screen here.
Oh my god, yeah, like asking questions.
yeah,
and
like
stuff.
what you guys, what's the hot topic? What happened while
would
we
be
were
so
still streaming?
That's what it is. It's finding out what happens in real time because then you get off and you're like, wait, what just happened?
Yeah,
like,
what happened?
Because you're not
Who
on your
died?
phone. Yes. That is the scary part of
Uh-huh.
it. No, that would be everything like in real life stream. Streaming scares me though because going live I feel like is never good for anyone. They know where you're at. They like
Yeah.
there's all the weird stuff. I don't
It's
know.
true,
I've never
yeah.
done I mean I've done it, but it scares me.
Yeah, people also can be really mean. Like,
Yeah.
I know that, like, we've been doing this for so long, but, like,
Oh.
people on lives can be really mean.
He moderates. We do live chats for these, and he moderates all of them. He's like on it. He deletes them so quickly. And
Yeah.
we actually don't get that much thanks, but we don't really get that much hate anymore. I used to get so much hate. Now it's like love.
Yeah, it depends. Anytime I've gone live, it's either gone really, really well, or it's, like, shared to, like, a group somewhere, and then, like, there's, like, a
Oh.
flood of haters. And it's just,
Really?
like, it's so awkward just sitting there knowing people know you're reading hate about you.
Right? You
Like,
just
it's,
get
like,
past it.
awkward.
You're like, okay, waiting for a good one.
Yeah, exactly. And then you like shout out the comment that's like flooded by hate. It's like she's clearly just avoiding that.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
just awkward for everyone.
Right, like things you don't want to talk about. That's why I like always have a moderator, which is
Mm-hmm.
Moses, like just someone constantly in there because I'd like to only have positive or
Same.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then it's like, okay, bye.
yeah, thank you.
Thank you. No, thank you.
That's why I think like lives, I feel, or just like at the edit, the comments and stuff like that, like just not knowing is better. Like we are used to the hate, but just not seeing it is better. It's
Yes,
bliss.
I 100% agree. I also used to be a huge blocker, like on like Instagram
yeah.
or whatever. Like I'd be like, nope, nope, nope. Now I'm just kind of like,
Oh, you don't block anymore?
not really.
Oh, I love blocking still.
I know. I should get more into it. I think it's
block
because I'm
even,
lazy.
like, little, yeah. Even if someone's just like saying something a little snarky, I'm like block.
Yeah, you don't
And then they get so mad.
deserve.
Yeah, I don't like any negativity.
Yeah.
I forgot you did come to my first show, my live show, because I was thinking, oh, you can
I
come to
did.
my
I went
parties.
on stage.
That's right, because I was like, you've always been a real friend. I was talking about the wedding thing. I was like, did you come to the concert? I was like, oh no, you did.
I did,
And you
yeah.
were my only friend to ever come.
Yeah.
Like literally, no one else, Shane, no one's ever come to my shows.
I know. I've heard you talk about it before, and I was like, I was there, bitch.
Yeah, I just
You're like,
thought
none of my
this.
friends came. I'm like, I drove up there for you.
Yes, it was Anaheim too. It was far.
Yeah.
And, oh my gosh.
It was really cute. I remember coming out. I had like a white dress on.
Yes.
And
Oh
like
my
everyone
God.
was like, ah.
Oh, it was
so
crazy
cute.
because like people I think expected people to show up, right? Like friends of mine, and like no one did. So then when like they saw you, they were like, "Oh my god,
It was so cute.
Because you are the most iconic, and that's why I like love you even more too.
You
'cause
are the
it's
most
like,
iconic.
No,
Yes.
oh my god, you are the most iconic YouTuber. Because we were talking about this. Like you're not even a YouTuber influencer. You're like A-list. Like you're. I mean, Oscar had a question about being like a top celebrity. Did I write it down? I think I forgot to write it down. I had some of your questions.
Can I have one of those cards, by the way?
You can have all of them.
Yes. I'm gonna put it in my office.
Oh yeah. Would you consider yourself an influencer or just a celebrity at this point?
I don't know.
Oscar's question.
I'm not influencer. I don't know. I always got
just-
the ick from that word. Do
Yeah,
you?
I think it's the only word to call. Like, what else would I say I am?
An actress, yeah, digital content creator. I mean, whenever I go to like
actress.
a mattress actress,
I mean, true.
me too.
Oh my god, I can't wait to see what you. Yes.
Yeah, well, whenever I would go to the airport, they'd always be like in my early career days,
Mm-hmm.
when I would travel, they'd be like, so what do you do for a living? Like, we just saw you last week. And I'd be like, I'm a model actress.
Oh, really? You
And
would say
it just
that?
made me sound like a porn star or something like
Oh,
that.
right. Especially with the way you look. and
Like,
stuff.
model actress,
Yeah,
they're like,
like,
what are you in?
They would say that?
Yeah, they'd be like,
now
what-
you can say OF. You're like,
Yeah,
OF.
well, now I'm just like YouTuber, I guess, but like
Oh, right.
not full-time YouTuber. I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like you could also say, like, you're just a socialite.
Yeah, but that also seems like I don't work.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean?
That is true. You actually do work very hard, and you always have. You know what I mean? I feel like that's
Yeah.
one thing about you is you always, like,
I don't know. Influencer just gives me the ick, though.
I kind of get that.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know why, though. I don't know why. Because it's true.
Yeah, and also, but you are the influencer because you influence so many people. Like, just with what you buy, what you do. Like,
What would you say you identify as? Talk show host?
I mean, I don't have a talk show. I'm
But, like, basically.
a podcaster, I guess.
Like the best podcaster in the world?
Yeah, I feel like I'm up there.
You are?
Yeah.
Well, it's giving podcast to talk show.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
gonna happen.
that's the idea, like manifest a talk show.
uh-huh.
Like when you said manifesting sperm, I'm like, oh, I manifest a talk show. You know what I mean?
To
But
each their own.
watch Gigi's video. The manifesting sperm was like so iconic, and I was like, yeah, I think you can manifest anything.
Yeah.
and like that, I really do believe
You really can.
You can
You, like,
manifest
attract.
love. Yes,
Yeah.
manifest money, like anything like that. I really do think you could do it. I know people say it's like crazy, but when you said like you got good news and more good news came, because you like that's all you were focused on.
Yes.
So don't focus on the negative or the bad.
Yeah. Don't
And-
see the
yeah.
negative.
I think that's weird. Do you manifest actually? Do you like sit and think about things? Do you visualize things? Like, I see myself doing this or not?
Not really.
No.
No.
You just, I love it. This is what I love about you. Just clear head.
Yeah.
And not empty, just clear. Like
I
your
think
thoughts
about
are just.
it, but I don't like think about it like crazy
Yeah.
or like meditate or like
No, never.
not
yeah.
really. No.
I love that though. That's what I'm saying. You have it together. You have it together so completely. It's like,
Spiraling
wow.
inside.
No, you don't spiral, do you?
Not really.
Never.
No.
Yeah, that's
Well, sometimes.
Like maybe once.
That's amazing. And people like who spiral all the time, it's like, how are you not always? I'm spiraling in my head now. I'm like, what did we say? What do we need to edit out? Like, that's amazing that you can. I mean, I'm better at it. I do have to meditate because my head's always like. all
How
over
do you
the
do it?
place.
Like
Literally,
Yeah.
because the vibration, like it just helps. Like it, like because it's all about vibrations. You're sending like good vibrations, so you're getting vibrations back.
I didn't know that.
Literally, when people have like filmed me meditating, they'll say like the sound goes out of whack or something because the vibrations are so strong and stuff like that. But the is like, you know, you're getting like all the vibrations.
You need to go on White Lotus. You should sing the theme song. Isn't that how the theme song goes?
No, there's a. That's the opposite of meditation.
It is. You're right. I just hear sounds.
It's like we love it. Oh my god, we really have gone over 3 hours, which is actually insane. But
I love it. I love your long podcast.
oh, thanks. I love doing it too. Like I love talking, and I knew with you, I was just like, there's like a million more things because I'm like, oh, there's so many things to reminisce about.
There
and-
really are, and there's so many more too.
Do you remember? This is the last one, I promise. But there's so many like, do you remember? You might not remember, but I love when you kind of do. Do you remember there was like a guy that I was dating that I was kind of like in love with, and he was trying so hard to like hook up with both of us, and you
What
left
was his
him.
name?
I left him voice memos.
Oh wait, kind of. I used to do that with like so many of my friends though. Like with
Because
their
he was
people.
like so obsessed with hooking up with you, and I wanted him to like me so bad. So I was like, and I was hooking up with him, but I'm like, no, like I need to go this level, so he keeps liking me. Do you remember?
No, I mean like semi.
Okay, I'll
what was
say
his
his name,
name?
but-
Oh yeah, wait, wasn't it like for money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And you were like, I don't know if you were actually down, but you were being so flirty and stuff. And I was like, I really wanted to do it, but we never actually.
I remember.
Yeah. Okay. I
I'm
love that you
surprised we
remember.
didn't.
I think you were just
You
like.
were like in love with him.
I was not. I would have done it in a heartbeat because I was so in love with him, and like that's what he really wanted. And I was like really trying, but I think you were just like.
I wasn't really down.
Yeah, you're like 21. You're like, I'm just hot. I do not need this. Because he was really old and disgusting. And I was just like, but you were so cute because you were like flirt on the voicemail. I was like, hey, yeah. And I was like,
Oh my
and he'd
God.
be so excited. And then I'm like, it didn't work out. And
She's
then
not
honestly-
actually gonna come.
I know. And he's like, is this ever going to happen? I'm like, yeah.
I promise.
Yeah. I was like, maybe next time she's just
Stringing him along.
She's just busy.
She's just busy. Oh my God, that's
I
fucking
have
hilarious.
so many like memories, like little ones like that sometimes like still haunt me. And I'm just like, oh my God, I was
feel like-
so cringe.
I feel like that is so cringe.
That's so cringe.
I feel like I remember being in your car doing that.
Yes,
You're
it
like,
was.
He left another one.
I think we were going to Capitol Grill too because we were like dressed up,
Probably.
and I think it was totally that.
Wait, that's hilarious.
But you were such a good friend because you were like, yeah, let me like send this. I think we might have done a video even. Like I feel like it was totally that. And you were such a good friend. I'm like, thank you so much.
Oh my God.
But it never happened.
only
But
us.
he probably still is like, damn, I was like so close to
I
it.
wonder if he's alive.
He texted me like a month ago, and I haven't heard from him in like 10 years.
What did he say?
Hi.
What?
And it was definitely him. Yes. But I texted to my sister. I texted to Moses because I'm like, this person I was like in love with for 3 years. We like didn't, he like strung me along. It wasn't like dating, but I was like in love with. And like, we had a really bad falling out. And then that's why I was like, I heard from him. I was like, he's just like, hi. I was like, that's so weird. I didn't reply.
I wonder if he's okay.
What should I reply?
Yeah,
Oh,
nothing.
I
Yeah.
literally was going to be like, who
Is
is
hi,
this?
how are you okay?
I just
I
wanted.
haven't heard from you for 10 years.
It was just wild. Like, it was wild.
I wonder, was it like during the night? Like what time was it? Was he like fucked up?
Yeah, it was like, no, it was like 3 p.m.
Huh.
It was really weird. I'm like, is it an accident? Like, do you accidentally text someone? I don't know.
No.
And it's like,
He probably
it's so-
saw a video of you. He probably watches this show.
He wants to come on.
Imagine. Let's get your take.
I would.
We tag
my
team
God.
him
With a microphone.
with a microphone. Just the microphone.
He text me right after this. He's like, actually.
Literally, though, he probably watches you. Hey, it's Gigi.
Remember that video 12 years ago?
I miss you. I think about you often.
I would gag.
He would be so excited.
That's what we send back now to the high.
Hey.
Okay. Oh my God, that gives me anxiety. See, that's me spiraling
Yeah,
now.
no, that's a little spiral for sure. You'd be crazy not to spiral
I
over that.
know,
I
I'm like-
totally forgot about that.
Yeah, I love that you remember these things. So that's the important things to remember.
Yeah, exactly. Clear head, but filled with Trish.
Just Trish and just Gigi.
Just Trish.
That's what she said in the car. I was like, no one's coming. You're like, just Gigi. And at
Just
first I
Gigi.
didn't get it.
I didn't
and
know
was
if you would get it. I was
and
like,
then I got it, and I was
she's
like-
like, did she speak in third person now? I was like embarrassed when I
But
sent
then
it. I was like, she got it.
And I loved it. It was
Yeah.
so cute. Gigi,
I was
gorgeous.
like, almost like the podcast.
But you didn't text that.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I was like, okay, she got it.
And I'm glad you were in a car service because I think we were texting. It's like, oh my God, are you texting and driving? But you were in a bougie car service because your husband was coming to pick you up, which I thought was so cute. You're like, he said he's coming to pick me up. I'm like, ah, Gigi, you are the real life Barbie. You're gorgeous. You're
love
Getty. And you're wonderful.
I
and I'm
love
so
you.
happy. I love you too. You guys check out Gigi everywhere on OF.
Yes.
And check out her IVF on her YouTube channel.
Now you better work.
You were. RuPaul Untucked. Bye, guys. See you in the next one. Wow!
Yay.
Yeah, applause.
Yes.